ここは片付いたよ。
了解ボス。チームがそっちに向かってるわ。私もすぐ合流する。気をつけてね。
私はチームと合流してからボールを攻撃する。敵を殲滅してそのエリアを占領して。
プレイステーション。
What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. As you can see by the latest trailer, PlayStation ain't done with that thing yet, or these developers. And now, the undefeated king, the only console with the DualSense controller, the only console with an 8K 60 frames per second game, the only console with the best exclusive content, the only next-gen console available, that PlayStation 5. Yo, what is good, guys, man? What is up? What is up, PlayStation Nation? It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be a PlayStation gamer. Would you be mine? Oh, would you be mine? It's a wonderful day in the PlayStation neighborhood. It's a wonderful day to be a PlayStation gamer. Oh, man, yo. I feel good, man. I feel good. Huh? I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. I'm playing good. Huh? The lisp is good. Huh? Yo, guys, welcome to another episode of Speak from the Heart. It's been a while. I think it's been about like goddamn almost a month since we done a Speak from the Heart. But we are here, man, and we got a lot of things that we're going to talk about here and Speak from the Heart. Some of the main ones is, Bluepoint games. We got to talk about these Xbox guys and their true colors. Has been showcased. Has been exposed. Has been seen in the limelight now. This past weekend. Final Fantasy 16 update. There's a lot of news, man. A lot of news, yo. So we're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to go on my little soapbox. And then, we're going to bring the people in, whoever is interested in coming on and giving their opinions about anything that was going on in the gaming industry or gaming news, we're gonna talk about it, man. But before I get to anything, you know, we gotta shout the people out, man. Appreciate the PlayStation Nation for coming through and showing love. Oh, I'm here early because I'm off from work, and you know, I was doing my whole little morning routine and all that stuff. So at work they give us like these COVID days, and I've yet to use all 4 COVID days. So this is actually my second COVID day that I've used. So I was like, you know what? I was a little bit tired this morning because, like I said, I wake up like around 5:30 every morning, and I was like, you know what? Let me use up that day. You know, let me use one of those days, and so that's why I'm here right now doing it early. I was gonna do this like tomorrow or Wednesday, but you know, decided to use one of those days, and you know, we're here. So we're gonna get this out the way. Just so I can enjoy the rest of my day off. But you know, I gotta say thank you to everybody that showed love to the channel, that have been showing love to What's Up PlayStation podcast. Yo, we got over 1,000 likes, man. My man Persona, he shouted it out yesterday, but we got over 1,000 likes. If you guys didn't know, we interviewed Sean Layden for What's Up PlayStation podcast. And yeah, it was a great show, man. And we appreciate all the love and support that we got through the show. We appreciate all the super chats, you know, all the likes. Look at that, over 1K likes, 17 dislikes. I don't know how anybody would dislike this, you know, this interview. I guess because we mentioned Xbox and Game Pass. People like, oh my God, for how long the podcast was? It was like 1 hour and 50 minutes. The 2 minutes that Game Pass and Xbox was mentioned, they say, oh, let me hit that dislike button. Let me hit that dislike button. Yo, we went up like about 300 subscribers after this interview. And not only did you guys show love in the interview, you guys also showed love to the you know, the actual episode 55 when we had to continue reading the super chats and continue with the show. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the PlayStation Nation, man. We are very, very appreciative of all the support that you guys show to What's Up PlayStation podcast. Trust me and Persona are very happy on the support, and we're happy with like the things that we have lined up as well, man. So thank you guys once again. But we got to shout everybody out in here, man. Let's do the shout outs. You know, I appreciate you guys coming through on this channel and showing love. So yo, shout out to Sam Ash. I see you in the chat, man. Dark Queen Gaming, what's up? Dark Queen Gaming, appreciate. Yo, King Kiso, what is up, man? Shout out to King Kiso, man. Yo, Veja, what's good, man? Shout out to Veja. Yo, NV Dub changed his name. It's an NV instead of Envy. NV Dub, what's good, man? Yo, Terry Henderson, what's up? Yo, Mega, shout out to my man Mega 3000, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Stula Glenn, what is up? What is up? Yo, Talus Gaming, what's up, man? Yo, Gaming with Persona, the other half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. What's good, bro? Shout out to my bro Persona, man. Yo, Shadow Wolf, what's up, man? Naseen, what up? Yo, JP Loco, what's good? JKS Guy Code, what's up, man? Yo, Tehran Sign, what's up, man? Yo, B Staples, what is up? What is up? Let me scroll on up here. Yo, Foxing around, I'm chilling with Aston. Yo, shout out to my man Foxing, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Wolf Saint, what's up, man? Yo, Strictly Gaming, aka Strictly. Yo, shout out to my man Strictly, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. That's my dude right there. Yo, John Donuts, what's up, man? Yo, Compost Smurf, what's good, man? What's good? Yo, Jack Move Johnny, I see you in the chat, boy. What's good? Shout out to my man Jack, man. Yeah, yo, Jack, I'm up early today. I mean, I'm always up early, to be honest with you, but like I said, I took a day off. So on my job, we have like 4 COVID days, and I only have used 1. So this is my second day that I'm using. You know what? I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? So I'm just chilling. You know, I'm doing this show early because like there's stuff I got to do or want to do for the rest of the day. So that's why I'm doing this kind of early. Yo, WWE all day. What's up, man? What is up? Yo, Riku, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Riku, man, in the building. I see you, Riku. Let me scroll on up here. Young boy Gip, what's good, man? Yo, Stealth. Yo, shout out to my man Stealth Guy Game in the chat. Court. What's good, Court, man? Yo, G Junior, what's up, man? What is up, yo? As I scroll on, John Donuts, what's up, man? Yo, Carl, what's up, man? Shout out to Carl, man. I see you in the chat. Yo, Enko, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Enko. I ain't seen you in a minute, Enko, man, but appreciate you coming through. Hope everything is good with you. Yo, Jericho G, what's good, man? Yo, Viper Reap, what is up? He said, good day, mates. Good day, mate. What's good, man? Yo, Damien, what's up, bro? Yo, Wolf Saints, what's up, man? What's up? Yo, Jedi Johnny 5, what's good, man? What's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Mr. Corleone, what's good, bruh? Shout out to my man, Mr. Corleone in the chat. Sam Mash, what's up? What's up? Yo, Panda Mart, what's up, man? Yeah, that was Gungrave. Yeah, that was Gungrave. Naruto, what's good, man? Shout out to Naruto 6084. Yeah, that was Gungrave, guys. Yo, Turks, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, Nassim, what's up, man? What's up? Yo, DJ D, what's good, man? Alert, fire. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yo, Trap, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Trap. I ain't see you in a minute, man. I mean, you know, I haven't done Speak from the Heart for like a month, so. Yo, Game Over Brian, what's good, bro? What's good? Yo, Caleb Kaiser in the building. Yo, Caleb, what's up? Shout out to my man Caleb Kaiser with the $5. Android user. He said, Tales of Arise news we got the other day is DLC or is just an update? So it is it's DLC content. I think it's like free DLC where you have Kirito and what's her name again? I forgot her name from Sword Art Online. It's Kirito and she's such a beast too. I can't think of her name. But yeah, you can fight them as bosses because, you know, Tales of Arise, there's a lot of bosses in the game and there's a lot of secret and surprise bosses in the game. And I guess they just add in other franchises from like, oh, it's $15? Okay, so Riku does, yeah, Asuna, yeah, there you go. So Riku does an update, say it's $15, so it's DLC. So it's not just an update. But I'm guessing because I see that you can have like, you can wear like their clothes, like you can wear their clothing, like so they have costumes where you can dress us as Yuito and Asuna. And you know Bandai gonna charge for that. Well, yeah, you can fight them in the game as well. I'm not gonna like spoil the game as far as like other secret bosses, but there are a lot of cool boss fights, and there's a lot of costumes in the game from other Bandai Namco franchises. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, it is DLC where you gotta pay for it. Yo, Hatsuma, what's good, bro? Shout out to Hatsuma in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Dylan, what's up, man? Shadow Wolf, what is good? What is good? What is good, Shadow Wolf, man? Oh, yo, Omar, yo, the space god. The space god. It's in the building. Shout out to my man Omar, man. Karaba. Appreciate you always coming through. That's, yo, listen, as much as we joke with Omar, man, that's my bro, yo, real talk. Omar is really cool people. I've known Omar for a very long time. And he's always been very respectful, you know, when he comes on the podcasts. He's very passionate dude as well. You know, we've played Ghost of Tsushima all the time and all that stuff. So, you know, Omar is my boy. You know what I mean? That's my dude. You know what I mean? So I'll always defend Omar. Always, you know what I mean? I always protect my boy Omar. But at the end of the day, Omar knows me. I'm always going to tell him the truth. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, you're doing too much. I need you to relax. I like the fact that he has his own podcast now on his own YouTube channel. So, yeah, man, Omar, keep doing your thing, man. You're going to definitely grow. And I don't know if that's the same Omar, though. It might have changed. It might be a different Omar. But anyway, we got to shout out to Space God. You feel me? Yo, Madarazi, what's up, man? Yo, J Gamer UK, what's good? Issa, what is up? Yo, Dribble Piss, what's good, man? See how YouTube try to slander my man Dribble Piss and have him change his name up, man. Craziness, man. Craziness. Yo, C Fresh, what's up, man? Yo, Kevin Green, what's good? Stardust Acero, what's up, man? What is good, guy? Yo, Super Milkshake, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Yo, J Boss the Dawn, what's up? Yo, Reese the Beast, what's good, Reese, man? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. But, yo, is this Omar, is that you? Oh, Omar just done change up his name. Let me mod up Omar, man. Yo, Omar, drop your YouTube channel in the chat. and your podcast and all that stuff, man. I just modded you up. I thought I already had you modded. You probably on a different account. You know what I mean? You probably on a different account now, but yeah, Omar. Yeah, drop your stuff in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Show some support to my man Omar. He got his own podcast, which is really dope. The first episode I checked out. I don't know if he have the second episode up yet, but his first episode was definitely last week, and it was pretty cool, man. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, let's get this joint started, man. Let's get this joint started. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get these pigs flying. Because before I talk about the gaming news, before I talk about, you know, all the great stuff that's happening, once again, I have to address the Xbox community. If you guys missed out on COD Sundays, I was talking about the Xbox community on COD Sundays, where, you know, I'm disappointed, but I'm also happy with the reaction and some of the twisting of words the Xbox community has tried to bestow upon the gaming community. And yeah, man. So let me break it down. So we had an interview with Sean Layden on Saturday in What's Up PlayStation podcast, and it was a great interview. It was a cool interview. There's a lot of stuff that he's definitely said there, where, you know, we found out that his last acquisition, he was actually the one that issued the Insomniac Games acquisition. He's also a part of the PlayStation to PC movement, pushing the PlayStation, you know, games to PC. He's a part of that movement there. He also said that he don't think that games are going to ever go get day and date with PC. But the mindset with him putting games to PC is the fact that, you know, you're gonna expose people that never have gotten a PlayStation over to the PlayStation Nation. You're gonna expose them to that PlayStation fragrance, and that could lead up to a potential sale to get into the ecosystem. That's the mindset. Whether it's 90% of the PC people or it's just 10% of the PC people that come on over, that's still revenue earned that you wouldn't have earned, you know, in the first place. Pretty much that's the mindset, right? He also spoke about the whole, you know, he clarified he was really talking about he was talking about Spotify when he said the 500 million. But he did speak on Game Pass as well. If you guys miss all that stuff, definitely go and check out What's Up PlayStation podcast on YouTube, and check out episode 55. The interview is 2 videos up. The interview and then the actual video is a continuation of like the episode on when we talk about PlayStation news and, you know, reading the super chats and stuff like that. And yeah, and yo, shout out to you guys, man, because you guys let that super chat roll. You know what I mean? Like, them super chats was rolling. Like, it took us an hour to read all the super chats. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, God damn. Yo, you guys were on it when it comes to the super chats, man. Like, sheesh. But yo, appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. But so yeah, out of the interview, you know, he said something where I asked a question as far as how do you like the design? Were you part of the design of the PS5? And your thoughts on the overall thoughts on the DualSense. And he said that he wasn't really a part of the the PS5 design. Like, he didn't really take too much parts of that. But when he was talking about the DualSense, you know, I asked him a follow-up question. I was like, so what's your experience with the DualSense? And then he asked, like, yo, are you talking about like last week, or are you talking about last month, or tomorrow, yesterday? And I'll say it doesn't matter, you know, speak about whatever, you know, it could be yesterday, it could be 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever, right? And he said, like, to be honest, he hasn't been playing any games for the last like month or so because he's been focused on other projects. You know, his new position within Streamline and all that stuff. And he's been reading a lot of books where he's catching up on a lot of books where he haven't read in the past years or whatnot. And Xbox dudes took that. Yo, Game Store Attorney, what's up, man? They took that and tried to spin his words to say that Sean Layden said that PlayStation 5 is dead. That's not what he said. That's not at all what he said. But I am not shocked that you know, the Xbox guys have done that. Yo, Fatal Mephisto, what's good, man? Good to see you in the chat, bro. I'm not shocked that the Xbox community or, you know, guys have done that. Disappointed, yes, because it was more like a positive thing, you know what I mean? This is a very, very small YouTube channel where they locked and confirmed in somebody that's very, you know, high level when it comes to the executive levels of like PlayStation. You know what I mean? This is generally the dude that, you know, Jim Ryan's position was. You know what I mean? He was the CEO, he was the president and CEO of PlayStation. And then he went focusing on just the worldwide studios aspect later on. And you know what I mean? And this is pretty much what Jim Ryan and pretty much what Herman Host, their positions were now. He pretty much had all of that. So you know what I mean? The fact that, you know, a channel that had like, you know, at the time before the interview, we had about what, 1,200 subscribers. You know, the most viewed video we had was like 4,000. And this is like a celebratory, you know, type of situation here, like moment for our channel. But you know, people took it and made it into like, you know, try to twist up the words of, you know, Sean Layden, which, you know, it's not surprising. Yo, Cyber Dragon, what's up, man? Yo, Corey Massey, what's good, bro? But yo, Locoism, what's up, man? But I wasn't shocked by it, and I'm happy that it happened. And the reason why I'm happy that it happened is because now people can see, you know how, you know, when people try to highlight certain behaviors in, you know, with Xbox community, when we try to say like these are the true colors of these motherfuckers, right? And people are like, oh no, but PlayStation fans is also PlayStation fans. PlayStation fans do this too. PlayStation fans do it too. But I remember this PlayStation fan. He just added his account last week. He follows 50 people, and he has about 1 follower. And this PlayStation fan, he was just talking crazy shit. You know what I mean? But now we can finally see, like, yo, here's another example of what we're talking about when it comes to this Xbox community. And nobody's gonna address it. Huh? Nobody outside of the PlayStation Nation is gonna address it. You don't see Xbox fans actually address. Well, we had some Xbox fans actually apologizing. There's a few of them was apologizing. Yo, I play primarily Xbox, and I apologize because this is not how all of us act. You know what I mean? I did see some of those tweets there. But it just goes to showcase to you that some of these dudes ain't right in the head, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, something like that, they would come and twist it. You can clearly see or hear what he said, but you just want to twist it in your own words. And then later on, somebody else tried to do it. You know what I mean? The same exact tweet. Somebody else try to do it. I'm pretty sure that person gonna be like, oh, but I didn't see the other person tweet. I just tweeted because I just want. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? But I'm just happy that it happened, because now we have another example to showcase that this community right here is weird. You know, this community right here is not playing with a full deck of cards. Address this joint. Eradicate this joint. Dissect it, chop it up, and get it out of your community. But that's not all I want to showcase here. This would be speak from the heart if that's all I had to showcase, right, guys? You know I scour these streets, these gaming streets. You know I listen to these Xbox podcasts. And I was listening to 108 Dragon. I feel like this is a cool Xbox dude. He has me blocked on Twitter, but to be honest with you, I don't think his content is bad at all. Yes, he has a certain bias towards Xbox, but he's very entertaining when it comes to Xbox. You know, he has his little ways, and plus he's a New Yorker. You know what I mean? He's a New Yorker, so you know I tend to watch his videos here and there. And I was watching his latest podcast, man. Yo, Tool Man, what's up, man? Yo, Walter, what's good? Yo, Brian King, what's up, man? He said, yo, what up, man? So I was watching his latest podcast. I think it was on Saturday, or it might be a Sunday. I think it's Saturday. It's on before Luca's Scumcast. I know that for sure. So it was Saturday. And I'm listening to this podcast, man. I'm listening to the podcast. You know,
now.
Hold on. Let me set this thing up. I'm listening to the podcast, and he has this guy on here, known Xbox dude that's just delusional. Yo, Jemiah, what's good, man? Yo, Layden Casey, what's good, Layvon, man? How you gonna change your name? Yo, listen, stop changing your name, man. Every 6 months, y'all change your name, yo. What is going on here? Last week it was the real deal, Layvon Casey. Now this week it's the real Layvon Casey. How many Layvon Cases there out there for you to be changing your name to the real Layvon Casey? Huh? What is going on with y'all, man? What the hell's going on with y'all, man? Hey, yo. I don't see nobody impersonating Layvon Casey. I know one Layvon Casey. Where did the real Layvon Casey come from? Huh? Put me on. Yo, Unicron, what's up, man? Yo, Karan Williams, what's up, man? Yo, Andrew Wilkins, what's good, Gotti? I don't know what the hell is going on here. Every week y'all change y'all name, and then when I'm trying to read y'all name, I'm like, oh no, that's a different name. Making me sound crazy. I change y'all name every week. My name has been Jay Barry for how many years? For 7 years on this damn YouTube channel. One name. One name. You're not gonna see the real Jay Barry 2 weeks later. You're not gonna see Jay Barry, the PlayStation Nation 6 weeks later. You're gonna see one name. That's it. I'm done. Yo, Noah, what's up, man? With your Xbox ass, man. Shout out to my man Noah, man. Stirring up the community, highlighting the fact that you Xbox guys are a little bit weird over there, and you guys like to deal in misinformation. But yo, shout out to you, Noah, man. So yeah, let me, this wouldn't be speak from the heart if I wasn't going to highlight and showcase to you guys the crazy shits that these Xbox guys say out there. You know what I mean? And so 108 Dragon, he has a podcast, the Dragon's Den podcast, and he has like a co-host or whatnot called PKX Live. And this dude PK is known as a crazy ass Xbox dude that says just the weirdest shit. He says the weirdest shit. Like when it comes to PlayStation, he's just off base. Like you can just tell when you look at this dude. When you look at this dude and listen to what he's saying, it's like, yo, you have no experience on PlayStation. That's one. Secondly, where the hell are you getting everything that you have said can be debunked with what PlayStation is actually doing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. And this is not a personal attack. I don't want you guys attacking 108 Dragon, because personally I feel 108 Dragon is actually a cool, Xbox, YouTube channel. To be honest with you, that's real talk. Even though he has me blocked, maybe he has me blocked from like Bang Bang days or whatnot. I don't know, but I really do think that he has a cool Xbox. If I was to recommend an Xbox channel to you guys, I would recommend his channel. I would like to see more support over to his channel, to be honest with you. But my words isn't for 108 Dragon, even though he does say crazy shit as well. But I still like his channel. My energy is centered around the dude that you're gonna hear very, very soon. Yo, Absolute MMA, what's up, man? Yo, the finest, what's good, bro? What is up, man? What is up? So check this out, guys. Let's mosey on down on over to this clip here. Oops, wrong thing that I clicked there. Yeah, and the video is not going to be in the best of quality because of Twitter, and I just uploaded this like 2 seconds ago. So let me make sure that the volume is up here. Volume up. And now listen to the words of this dude right here. This dude right here we want to focus on. Not him, him. This is what we're going to focus on here. We're going to paint the picture here on this guy. Just listen to his words. By the way, I like this overlay. Very, very cool overlay, you know what I mean? Very transparent, showing the gameplay behind it. And then you have the stuff up there. Very, very transparent. I like it. But we're going to focus on this motherfucker right here. Okay? Here we go.
Right now, Sony hasn't done a good job with their with giving their community features.
Yeah, y'all already know the energy, how we going to start this goddamn show. Huh? Right now, Sony hasn't given the community any. This man's stuttering more than me. That's how you know he's full of shit. You know what I mean? Sony hasn't given the community any features. Jesus Christ. You're talking about the console that your preferred console is trying to copy with share features? Huh? You got a share button in your controller now because of the company that you said is not giving their community any features. Okay. You're saying the console that, you know, you can remote play? Remote play that been out since 2012, 2013. Everybody want to talk about what's it called? xCloud. Everybody want to talk about this and that. Oh, Microsoft is in the clouds. What PlayStation been doing for the longest? Oh, let's even go to a service. You talking about the company that has been giving gamers a service to play older games like PS Now, something that Game Pass is derived off from? Huh? That's the company you're talking about that has no features for the community? Everybody prays, oh, Game Pass has no competition. Where you think Game Pass came from? Huh? That's PlayStation Now been out since like 2013. It has changed dramatically, but it been out. Streaming, then went to downloading, which, you know, I think Game Pass has definitely helped with the downloading aspect. Then you had remote play, which you can play your games off the console on your phone or tablet. xCloud is doing that. You have the share features. Xbox controllers now have the share features, which is convoluted in this way still. Exactly, Veja. PS Now pioneer a lot of this shit. PlayStation pioneer a lot of this stuff that these Xbox dudes are praising. Huh? Nobody gonna talk about it. Nobody's gonna mention it. If you mention it, they're gonna be like, oh, you just a fanboy, all right? That's what they're gonna say. You're just a fanboy. Oh my God, you're just a fanboy. Huh? Yo, Kayla Jones, what's up? Yo, barbecue sauce, what's good, man? Good morning. Yo, Gaming Night, what's up, man? Huh? Share play, another one. Exactly, Kayla. Share play, another one. PlayStation had. Huh? The whole Xbox UI is derived from the PS4 UI with the what's up and the what's new and all that. Huh? Come on, man. This dude started off spicy. Let's run that back.
Right now, Sony hasn't done a good job with their with giving their community features. Mm-hmm. Right?
Giving their community features, right? Right? But playing have done right now, giving them community features, right? There's so many features I could just list off. Huh? So many features I could list off that PlayStation 5 in itself, PlayStation 4 in itself is doing that Xbox is trying to mimic. And notice how I said trying to. These dudes still don't want to share gameplay from the console. Huh? Shout out to my man Code forever exposing that. These dudes share their junk from the iPhone, from their Android. They don't want to share that from the console because it's convoluted. If you think people are having a difficult time turning off their PlayStation, ask a motherfucker right now to go share a video or a screenshot from Xbox. Go ahead. Yo, Black Bear, what's up, man? Go ahead. Go on Twitter right now. Your favorite Xbox YouTuber or Twitter dude that you like to attack or talk to, go ahead right now and say, yo, please share a clip from your console to Twitter and tell them how long it's going to take them. Just count how long it's going to take them. They're going to respond to it. Okay. And it's going to see that you're going to see a game clip an hour later. I know it's early in the morning, but let's get it. Let's continue, right? Let's continue.
They haven't done the best job on following the competition's footsteps.
Yo, you saw his face? Yo, look, I gotta run that back. Look at his face, yo. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, that. Yeah, look at this. Hold on. Look at it. You can tell this motherfucker is a liar, huh? This man is a professional liar. You can just tell. Look, listen. Look at his face.
With giving their community features, right? They haven't done the best job on following the competition's footsteps.
Hey, yo, y'all seen Batman and Robin? Huh? Have y'all ever seen Batman and Robin with George Clooney? He was the Batman at that time, and it had Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy and Bane in there. And you notice how when he was talking, every time he's just wiggling his head, like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell's wrong with Batman? Why he twitching like that? He's just wiggling his head. The Batnipples suit. Every time he's talking, well, Commissioner, we're going to have to stop Mr. Freeze and Poison. He's just wiggling his head. This is how this dude looking right here when he says this statement. Look,
given their community features, right? They haven't done the best job on following the competition's footsteps.
They haven't done the best job of following the competition's footsteps. My goodness. What footsteps should PlayStation follow? Let's answer that question first. What footsteps should PlayStation follow that Microsoft is doing? What, putting their games day and day in PC, where it diminishes people from actually buying a PlayStation console? That's what you want to follow. Putting their games day and date in a service like PS Now, where it diminishes them actually buying games, supporting the industry. Huh? That's what you want them to follow. That's the only thing I can really think of, because as of late, everything else, it's been Xbox that's been trying to follow PlayStation. Heck, like I said earlier, even when it comes to if you want to really go down to the nitty gritty, if you want to really look at the services here, it was PlayStation that initiated this whole games as Netflix as a service type service for PS Now. Yes, have they adjusted with the service because of Game Pass? Absolutely. But who's the ones that initiated? It's PlayStation. Who's following who? Huh? If you really want to get to the nitty gritty of things. But I don't understand how this man can sit down here and say they haven't done a good job to follow the footsteps of the competition. First and foremost, why are you wanting to follow the competition's footsteps? You want to surpass the competition. You want to overstep the competition. You are in competition with the competition. Why are you following every move the competition is doing? This is what I always say when it comes to Microsoft, right? When I feel like Microsoft, all they really doing is trying to fit the status quo, just to fit in, huh? They're not really trying to innovate. They're not really trying to push gaming forward. They're just trying to fit in, follow other footsteps, other footprints, and build upon that. PlayStation's not doing that. How dare you? How dare you sit down on this man's podcast, this great man's podcast, 108 Dragons podcast, and say those words about PlayStation, about following competition? Huh? When these are the people that brought VR gaming to consoles. Huh? They don't need to follow your footprint. You're not doing nothing. What are you doing? How dare you? The audacity of this man. We're gonna continue, man. Hold on. We got a super chat here from my man Envy Dub. He said that man needs to cut the cap. Shout out to my man Persona Envy Dub. Yo, I saw another comment here. Somebody said backwards compatibility. Backwards compatibility wasn't started by Xbox. Huh? PlayStation 2 had backwards compatibility. And I mean, backwards compatibility is not a new concept to gaming. It's not something that Xbox initiated. That's something that Xbox started to do because they didn't have really no games. If you don't have anything new to offer, create a new way to offer your old games. And that's what they did. It's not being rude, it's not being disrespectful, that's just being honest. That's what they did. Yo, how in the middle to the later part of the generation, you are just offering left and right old games. What's old is new. What's new is old. Yo, SS9 Vegeta, man, appreciate the donation, man. He said, in my Xbox voice, we need a superhero. Absolutely, they need a hero. But let's continue here with what this man has been saying, because it's going to get worse. Trust me, guys.
Following the competition's footsteps and providing an experience where they feel like they're a part of something bigger. Like
what?
Providing
the experience where they feel like they're a part of something better. If to my understanding, there's only one console that's really producing a next gen experience. You know what I mean? You're not going to get another console that is going to be, you can feel raindrops falling on your head with the controller. What other console is out here showcasing that you can feel the difference of walking on sand, walking on grass, walking on dirt, walking on a puddle, huh? Walking on metal. What other console is giving you that type of experience? What is the bigger experience? You see, these guys, they always just say these blanketed statements and not going into any detail of what they mean. They're not. What is he talking about? You have games like Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Destruction All-Stars, using that DualSense to the finest ability. Even the third-party games. What other experience, what bigger experience are you talking about? I can go and boot up Call of Duty right now and get a different experience as far as how the trigger is with each gun. Huh? Xbox just bought ZeniMax, Bethesda, where they have a game called Deadloop, where I can be shooting a gun and I can feel the gun jamming in my controller. What is the grander, bigger experience you're talking about that you are even getting over there on the Xbox to even say something like that? Huh? That's craziness.
An experience where they feel like they're a part of something bigger.
They are a part of something bigger. What's the grander experience that you're getting on Xbox from Xbox One to Series X? Oh, more resolution, higher frame rate. What else? Name me something else that you are getting out of the Xbox. You're still getting the games big as hell. Huh? You look at these game comparisons as far as the size of these games. The PlayStation 5, it be like double. It'd be small, not double as bigger, but in smaller the size of compared to a PS4 or Xbox Series X game. Huh? You got a faster SSD. That is still a whole bunch of pop-ins over there. Huh? What's the grander experience over there on Xbox? I'm really asking. That's a serious question. Let's continue.
Like, and I think this is what I'm talking about, right? Bringing your community together, making people want to stay in your ecosystem is important. And
yo, this is why I'm so happy we did the interview with Sean Layden, because one of the questions I asked is the PlayStation strategy and having these cross-generational games. And what this dude PKX Live is saying, he's trying to say that PlayStation is not doing a good job of keeping people within the community. But the idea and premise behind doing cross-generational games is to keep the community together, within the ecosystem of games. Huh? So I don't understand this dude. Where are people mostly playing these multiplayer games like Fortnite and the Call of Duty? PlayStation. You have the biggest games to come out, like what Gran Turismo 7 is going to be a huge game. Everybody want to say, oh, Forza. Nobody's going to be thinking about no Forza when Gran Turismo, especially within the community. You're going to have a big ass player base, PlayStation 4, a big ass player base, PlayStation 5, playing together. The fighting game scene. Majority of these fighting games that come out do have crossplay within the actual platform of PlayStation or PC. So what is he talking about? Like, majority of the shit that be coming out on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, they are keeping within the community. They are keeping within the ecosystem. Who the hell is going to, from a PlayStation 4, just going to be like, no, I'm not going to get a PlayStation 5? Which gamer in their right mind is going to say that? Come on, man. Hey, yo, B Staple said that's a whole ass lie, Bari. Especially Forza would be better. Better what? Yo, you guys got to understand something here. I'm not even calling myself this racing, pro dude or whatnot. But I look at statistics. There's no Forza game that has outsold Gran Turismo. When it comes to simulator, there's no Forza game that outsurpasses Gran Turismo. There's no Forza game that is sponsored by FIA. There's no Forza game that has been in the Olympics. There's no Forza game where you can actually get a racing license from it. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Because somebody's opinion that, oh, I can rewind me crashing, they like that better? Come on, man. Forza is casual as fuck. As soon as they implemented a rewind feature in an actual driving simulator, casual as fuck. I don't care what nobody tell me. I don't have to play the game. It's casual as fuck. Fuck you gonna tell me I'm lying? What have I lied about? Tell me one thing I lied about Forza and Gran Turismo right there.
About selling consoles, right? Platforms don't matter. It's about staying with the ecosystem.
Look at this contradiction right here. You know what I mean? And this is partly on the host as well. Because there's no way you can have somebody as a co-host or even as a guest and be like, and say something like that and not correct them. If there's no way Persona could be on What's Up PlayStation podcast or any of these shows that I have right here, or even on his own goddamn show, and I would hear Persona say some shit like this and I would not correct him. There's no way. There's no way. Listen to what this man just said, bro. It don't make no sense. Yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? It makes no sense. Yo, Social Jones, what's up, man? Listen to what this man just said, bro. Listen.
It's about selling consoles who want to stay in your ecosystem is important. It ain't about selling consoles, right? Platforms don't matter. It's about staying with the ecosystem is important. It ain't about selling consoles, right? Platforms don't matter. It's about staying with the ecosystem.
Right. Now, tell me in the chat, does that make any goddamn sense? First, he says it's about the ecosystem. Then he said it's not about selling consoles. Then he says it's a. Let's repeat what he said here.
Making people want to stay in your ecosystem is important. It ain't about selling consoles, right? Platforms don't matter. It's about staying with the ecosystem.
Okay, it ain't about selling consoles. Platforms don't matter. It's about staying in the ecosystem. And there was no correction here. There was no like, yo, bro, that sounds dumb as hell. First and foremost, where is the ecosystem coming from if it's not about the platform? You know what I mean? Where's the ecosystem coming from if it's not about the platform? And as a console manufacturer that, you know, creating these consoles so you can get people in the ecosystem by, you know, offering games or offering services, how can you tell people it ain't about the platform, but it's about the ecosystem? It don't make no goddamn sense. Yo, Dopest J, what's good, man? He said, how can the ecosystem exist if it don't sell? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that how can you have this brother say something like this on the internet and not correct him? It's just beyond me. Let me get this super chat real quick from my man Andrew Wilkins. He's with a $5. Andrew, he said none of the last 3 Forza games have sold even 2 million. Xbox fans will lie when they say any Xbox game is good. Forza is handicapped, easy ass game. Yeah, I mean, once you start adding rerun in an actual driving simulator, I was like, all right, that's no longer a simulator. You know what I mean? That's no longer a simulator. Yeah, you're just trying to sell the game that normally doesn't really sell like that, in my opinion. But it don't make any sense what this dude is just saying. The man, this is the reason why these guys will say certain things like that is because it's all about making Xbox look good, rather than just going off the merits, rather than just speaking from the truth. They always want to just twist and turn things, just turn the narrative just right where it fits Xbox mold. But this doesn't even fix Xbox mold or what Xbox is trying to deliver, because nowhere, I don't believe that there's nobody, even who, regardless of what they say, nobody that is in charge of a platform that is using you know, research and development, you know, pushing out these consoles and gonna say, I don't care about the sale of the console. Nowhere. There's no way. There's no way. There's no absolute way. You know what I mean? There's nobody gonna be like, yo, I don't care about the sale of the console that you are putting millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to create, to produce, to manufacture, to ship. There's no way. Right? But the only reason why they want to say this is because currently we don't know Xbox numbers. Currently, Xbox, we know, is pretty much like in third place when it comes to sales. So they want to take away and chip away all of the accomplishments that other platforms are doing, like PlayStation, Nintendo, just so Xbox can look good. But while they're doing that, they're not making any sense. We're going to run it back.
Talking about, right? Bringing your community together, making people want to stay in your ecosystem is important. It ain't about selling consoles, right? Platforms don't matter. It's about staying with the ecosystem.
Lord help me, please. Lord help me. I'm losing brain cells listening, but yo, this is part of what I want to talk about here. Speak from the heart, because people within your own community, your own ecosystem, You have to correct shit like this, man. You have to. You have to correct stuff like this, man. Yo, Heather Mason, what's up, Heather? Appreciate it. You have to. Yo, King OZ Royal Gaming, what's up, man? Yo, Impatient Fire, what's up? You don't make any sense. Yo, Cyber Dragon, what's up, man? I don't know if I shouted you out earlier, yo. Shout out to my man Cyber Dragon. Yo, Twisted Sin, what's up, man? You know what I mean? You can't go and say it's not about sales. It's not about the platform. So what is Xbox? Huh? What is Xbox? Like, I know they're trying to make Xbox look good, but put Xbox in his statement, because I know he's trying to attack PlayStation, right? Put Xbox in the statement. Does it apply? You get what I'm saying? Does it apply? Put Nintendo in your statement. Does it apply? You gotta knock it off, man. Yo, SS9 Vegeta, man, appreciate the $2 donation. Androids. He said Xbox dudes were the special ed dudes in high school. Yo, let's continue. Let's continue here. I'm not trying to bash this guy, right? But I'm tackling his points of what he's talking about in this podcast. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said earlier in the show, a lot of things that this dude have said, you can easily debunk it with actual facts, because a lot of them like to speak on these points, and they make no sense. They're not factually backed up, right? They're just all what ifs and made up things. That's why I've been telling you guys, these Xbox dudes are the strongest reality warpers in the world, because in their mind, they can create anything from nothing. Huh? In their mind, if they want a banana to appear, that banana will appear. In their mind, if they want 30 million Game Pass subscribers to appear, that 30 million Game Pass subscribers will appear. Nothing factual, nothing with context, nothing of substance is needed. They will warp that thing in reality in their mind. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Jesus, definitely appreciate, man. He said, yo, by the way, congratulations on Whoops and Sean Layden, bro. Fantastic show. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Jesus, man. I say, Jesus. Jesus, appreciate it, man. But let's continue. Let's continue, man.
Right. It's kind of what Apple started with the iPhone and iTunes. You don't want to change after you invested so much. It don't matter what the device is. You don't want to lead the ecosystem.
Absolutely not. He picked the worst example. He picked the worst example. He's trying to talk about Apple. Apple is a company that mentioned their hardware sales every show. They're a company that highlights the fact that people are moving over to the newer devices all the time. You know what I mean? They highlight all the people that download the new software. And to further his point, what he's trying to say that PlayStation is not doing is false. Because once again, PlayStation also highlights their PSN numbers, their monthly active users. They highlight their PlayStation Plus members as well. These things are applied on multiple platforms within the PlayStation ecosystem. You know what I mean? So what he's saying really and truly makes no sense. And he's pretty much just lying. He's trying to make it seem that I have a PlayStation 4, now I have a PlayStation 5. It's cut off. There's no communication. There's nothing being done there. Nobody can, PlayStation 5 user, hey, even the UI will let you know, hey, this person on PlayStation 4, this person's on PlayStation 5, this person's on a Vita, this person's on whatever. The UI will let you know. It's one integration going on. It's just one actual ecosystem. PlayStation Network. PlayStation 5 doesn't have a different ecosystem. It's not called PlayStation Network Pro 5. Huh? You have to create a PlayStation Network account regardless if it's a PlayStation 3, regardless if it's a PlayStation 2, regardless if it's not PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Vita, regardless. It's not different networks. So the dude is not even making any sense. Huh? Let's continue. Yo, Kevin Green, what's up, man?
That's what you want. And you have to provide options for that. You got to make the.
Yo, Young Fu says, since when does PlayStation show active PS Now users monthly? Well, they don't show active PS Now users. They tell you how many PS Now current subscribers they have. I think the last time they announced it was like, what, 5 million, something like that? I'm not too sure with a PS Now. But I'm saying PlayStation Network is what I'm saying. PlayStation Network has over 100 and like what, 19 or 20 million monthly active users. PlayStation Now is a subsidiary of the PlayStation Network, where it's within the service of PlayStation Network. What I'm bringing up to deflate this dude's point, he's trying to make it seem like PlayStation is cutting off people from their ecosystem by buying a new platform. That's what this guy is pretty much trying to tell you guys. They need to do it like how Apple is doing it. They are. Huh? Is what I'm saying. There's no other network that supports your device when you buy it. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 is all under the same umbrella, the PlayStation Network, when you're connecting online. The ecosystem of things. Your PlayStation Store, your PlayStation account, all connects to each store that you have on each device. You know what I mean? When you buy a game, whether it's a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 game, it shows up under one account. And they also even went into greater lengths where if you want to play online with friends, you have cross-play with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So this, whatever this dude is saying, is nothing factual. It's like I said, it's all in his mind and all just made up, and these guys are warping it into reality in their mind of what PlayStation is doing. Everybody can just easily debunk what this dude is saying with just simple facts. But in his mind, that is not the case. Let's continue.
You don't want to lead the ecosystem. That's what you want. And you have to provide options for that. You got to make them feel like they're getting value out of the money they spend.
Value. The greatest value currently in gaming is PlayStation Plus. Especially if you have a PlayStation 5. Where if you buy a PlayStation 5 and you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can play all the greatest games that PlayStation 4 came out with. From God of War, Persona 5, Monster Hunter Worlds, all of that stuff with one subscription. Also, you're getting new PlayStation 5 games and games on a monthly basis for PlayStation Now. I mean, PlayStation Plus. You know what I mean? So, when it comes to value, what is he talking about? Huh? Now, what is he talking about? Let's continue.
Because I can't, and I know, and I'm not crapping on, 108, he owns PS5, but PS5 has not presented itself in a way where it has validated, it has brought enough value for the purchase outside of the excitement of a PS5 name.
Jesus Christ. Lord bless this man's soul. Lord bless this man's soul, yo. Lord bless this man's soul. Yo, listen, you guys, did you hear that? Huh? Did you hear that? Yo, taking God just what's up. Yeah, Chuck, yeah, Chuck, yeah, Chuck, yeah, Chuck, yeah, yeah, Dre, yeah, Yo, Mundo Zappa, what's up, man? Yeah, yeah, Twisted Sin, yeah, Mr. Corleone, yeah, guys, he just said that, yeah, Yo, Social Joints, yeah, he just said that, yeah. You see what I'm saying with these reality warpers? I told you, these dudes are the best reality warpers in the world. With everything from November 2020 till October 2021, this man sat down here and said what he just said. Oh, you missed it? You guys missed it? Let me go ahead and play it again for you, please. Before I play it, let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Kayla Jones with a $5 Android use. He said exclusives are how people keep how you keep people and bring people into the ecosystem. Absolutely. Exclusives is that dangling carrot. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Keep on track. We're here. Come over here or come into our trap or whatnot. That's what exclusives are. Yeah, exclusives is definitely going to seduce people, persuade people, incentivize people in which platform they're going to get. Yo, CB3, yo, with the $2 say, yo, bro, turn this BS off, bar. No, we going to play it because we have to point this stuff out. Yo, Philip Sin, what's good, man? Yo, Blue Mustang, what's up? Yo, J Doggy, what's up, man? We going to play it. Here we go. We're going to do it again.
No, one away, he owns PS5, but PS5 has.
You can tell this dude is full of shit because listen to all the unnecessary words he's going to use just to say he thinks the PlayStation 5 hasn't offered any value. Let's listen. Listen to all the bullshit ass words he put in there. Look.
But PS5 has not presented itself in a way where it has validated, it has brought enough value for the purchase outside of the excitement of a PS5 name. PS5 has not presented itself in a way where it has validated, it has brought enough value for the purchase outside of the excitement of a PS5 name. But PS5 has not presented itself in a way where it has validated, it has brought enough value for the purchase outside of the excitement of a PS5 name.
PS5 hasn't conjectured the parameters with a barometer of the, let me push back on the value of validating the Gatorade bottle within the construct of the construction of the atmosphere within the ecosystem with profitability in case of a motorcycle and a vehicular tank will say this generator of the generation within the television of the Elgato and the contexture that contextualizes the contour of your presence with the Almighty just outside the PS5 name. That's what this dude is doing. Yeah, what is going on here, man? What is going on here, guys? There's a whole bunch of gibberish. The contexture of the validating of the validation, which validates the validating of the validated. And I'm like, what does this dude say? Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't. We're gonna do it one more time, then we're gonna continue because there's a lot. Hey, yo, Persona gonna like the next one. There's a lot.
He owns PS5, but PS5 has not presented itself in a way where it has validated, it has brought enough value for the purchase outside of the excitement of a PS5 name.
So this dude is basically trying to say that the only reason people are getting a PlayStation 5 is because of the PlayStation 5 name. Not because you can play, games like Miles Morales, Demon's Souls, Astrobot, Destruction All-Stars, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, Deathloop, Kane. Not because of none of those stuff. You can play all those, even the PlayStation 4 games, the cross-generational games at the finest quality on PlayStation 5, ray tracing, 60 frames per second, 4K, all the good stuff, all the bells and whistles, the DualSense controller, all the stuff that PlayStation 5 is offering you. Nobody want to do that. Nobody wants that. The only reason why people want a PlayStation 5 is because the PlayStation 5 name. Yep. That's the reason why I bought the PlayStation 5. I said, yo, you know what? I don't want to play no games. I just want to buy it because it's a PlayStation 5. Yo, you hit it on the nose, man. You hit it on the nose. This guy is by far one of the smartest Xbox guys I've ever came across. Huh? Yo, you know what's funny? You don't really hear PlayStation fans saying stuff like this. Huh? You don't hear PlayStation fans saying the only reason why people are buying an Xbox Series X is because they like Phil Spencer. Well, you might hear people say but you're not hearing people say, yo, Xbox I feel hasn't validated itself for a purchase, personally. Somebody else, yes, they might like the higher frame rate, they might like the higher resolution. You know what I mean? They might be excited for the Halo Infinite, the Forza and all that stuff. But just to keep it real, Xbox ain't offering what PlayStation is offering, man. You know what I mean? It's no disrespect. It's no disrespect. It's like, yo, the quality difference is game changing. Huh? I'm not even speaking about myself here, right? Because myself, people are going to take that as far as, oh, I'm just being biased because I'm a PlayStation fan. Just look at how the community responds. Just look at how even Xbox gamers that has PlayStations, look how they behave when it comes to the differences between PlayStation games and a PlayStation Xbox game. You don't see people having talks about these Xbox games. There's so many Xbox games that came out throughout the summertime. Are people sitting down having spoiler casts? Are people sitting down in their podcasts having 40-minute discussions? Are people having Twitter spaces about these specific games on the Xbox side? No, they're not. It's the PlayStation games these dudes are doing it for. Dudes are having spoiler classes for Returnal theories, spoiler casts and talks about Ratchet and Clank. These guys don't even put up reviews for their own games on their platform. You don't see Xbox dudes putting up game reviews for Xbox games, huh? On their YouTube videos, on their channels, huh? The reason why they're putting out these reviews about PlayStation games is because they know PlayStation games will bring the monetization. PlayStation games will bring the attention. PlayStation games they're actually having more fun doing and playing. Another point. Streaming. You don't see these Xbox guys streaming these games. Yo, Kakarot the 6, what's up, man? Huh? Who was live streaming Psychonauts 2? Even that's not even that's on all platforms. But who was live streaming that? Who was doing a challenge for that? Huh? Let's be real. I know I'm nitpicking, but I'm being real. You don't see these things when it comes to these Xbox games. You don't. You got people that's not even considered or calling themselves Xbox quote unquote gamers streaming Halo. They're the ones streaming Halo. It's more people outside of the community of things talking about how they like Halo or what they can improve on Halo. Not these Xbox dudes. I don't see this guy streaming it. Huh? I don't see these guys gonna do any challenges. What? I guarantee you when Halo come out, when Forza come out, you're not gonna see no challenge come up. None. None. You saw challenges for Returnal. Shit, there might be a challenge fire up for Kena. You might see a challenge for God of War on the hardest difficulty. Huh? Come on, man. It's the PlayStation games that is moving this community. But these dudes, in their minds, they think PlayStation got no value. Nothing to offer. But they not knowing that that's all they really talk about. I'm just putting it out there, man. I know it's nitpicking, but I'm just putting it out there. Yo, that's a fact too, J Gaming UK. They never stream, never take screenshots or upload anything. Yeah, when you scroll through Twitter, you see PlayStation 5 share or PlayStation 4 share. You're not seeing these Xbox joints like that. You see the one or the two people. But it's the PlayStation games that's being shared up. Come on, man. It's as simple as that. Let's continue.
And does it have some games? Yes. Does it have enough games? No. Does it have enough options without all this complex moving from PS4 to PS5? No. That should be a
complex moving to PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. That's a false statement. There's certain games, yes, like the like Death Stranding, you know what I mean? But when it comes to majority of stuff, to moving over to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, it's not complex. When it comes to buying a PlayStation 5 and moving all your stuff to from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, it's not complex at all. I remember when I booted up my PlayStation 5 day one, all I did was scan a barcode from the PlayStation app, and everything that I've had was downloaded there. Everything that was on this hard drive was up on and ready to go on the PlayStation 5. It legit took about 5 minutes to set up everything. 5 minutes. Scanning the barcode, logged in everything, all my logins and all that stuff from the PlayStation 4 that I had on the PlayStation 5. Legit. So I don't know what these dudes be talking about. Is once again another inexperienced dude that doesn't have PlayStation 5. He probably has a PlayStation 4 but don't play it. They probably foot dip in most of the games because the games are so good. They feel bothered. They feel annoyed by playing it. Let's continue.
You're the consumer. It should be easy for you, for anybody.
That's another thing too. When it comes to these guys here, they're just all over the place, huh? They're just all over the place. You know what I mean? There's never like a concrete point, where a straight track point. It's just gibberish all over the place. You know what I mean? It's never just like, here's a point that I want to tackle about PlayStation, my criticisms. It's just like they would talk about something like, the PlayStation 5 is big, but then why is Death Stranding? You got to do this. Then this and it's just all over the place. Let's continue.
They need to continue this to bring their community together. So and do all the heavy lifting for them.
This dude's a comedian, yo. Really and truly, this guy think he's preaching. Huh? He think he is he's on a pulpit? Huh? He's on stage, and this man got the pastor robe on with the cross in the middle. You know what I mean? And this dude, he think he is preaching. You see the offering plate being passed around? He think he is preaching.
I have PS4. I didn't buy a PS5, but I have PS4.
Oh, it's clear. It's clear, sir. It's clear. You speaking about all the transitional things, but you don't have a PlayStation 5 to know how easy it could be from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Perfect Xbox example. Yo, Wolflow, what's up, man? Perfect Xbox, fanboy example. Speaking of things that they have no experience on. In this day and age, you don't need. Sean Layden was right too, man. Sean Layden says a lot of things that we said. A lot of people don't beat games. It's rare. People don't beat games no more. They speak about it. I'm adding that part to it. They speak about it. They don't beat it. This dude, he's speaking about the transitional experience from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. He's not experiencing it. You know what I mean? He's not experiencing it at all. He's speaking on it though. He's not experiencing it. Now watch the conversation switch to $10 price hike. Watch this now. And there's a reason why a lot of Xbox dudes won't understand $10 price hikes, which at the end of the day, I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm just supporting the industry. And I know that sounds fucked up to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because people's like, oh, yeah. No, I buy what I like. But I understand that the games that's being created, the price is going up to create these games. And if I want these experiences to continue, I know that I want to continue to play these games. I know I'm going to have to buy them. You know what I mean? But listen to this dude here. This dude don't have a PlayStation 5. He's not getting any lick of the type of experiences and quality that PlayStation 5 is offering. But yet, he's going to talk about $10 price hikes. There's a reason why you're not seeing a $10 price hike on Xbox. You're not getting the quality to verify that. You know what I mean? You're not getting the quality to... Yo, Aki Ak, man, appreciate the $5 donation, man. He says, I Android user, of course. He said, did he just say PlayStation doesn't offer... He said PlayStation doesn't have enough games, yet he games on Xbox? What the fuck are these Xbox smoking? Because I needs that. Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. That PlayStation is not offering anything to validate a purchase outside of just the PlayStation name. That's what he just said. But let's continue.
But if I wanted to keep my game, I shouldn't have to pay a $10 toll to move it on to the next gen.
But hold up, you don't like paying for haptic feedback? That's another $10.
All I'm saying.
You see, the funny thing about this is that this is not a PlayStation thing only. This is the industry thing. You know what I mean? The industry. If you want to play 2K, if you want to play Madden, if you want to play the FIFA, you got it from PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, and you want to play on the Xbox Series X, you got to pay a $10 fee. It's not just a PlayStation thing. These games, the budgets are much higher. They cost a lot. They're doing other things. The reason why a lot of these guys are complaining about it because they're not getting that type of experience on Xbox. You're not. Like I said, the only thing you're really getting over there is frame rate, resolution boost. That's it. So they don't understand because they can't visualize, or they don't have any type of experience to say, oh, this justifies this cost. They don't have it. But sooner or later, I guarantee it, it's gonna come. Sooner or later, I guarantee it, that game price is gonna go up. The game pass price is gonna go up. But there's a second video here, guys.
It's going to buy
that we have to play. Oh, it's not over. And this is where we're gonna bring people in, because we're gonna talk about the news and stuff as well. But I want to talk about this because Persona's gonna have a kick out of this one here. Let's go back, guys, to this wonderful podcast, 108 Dragons, the Dragon's Den. And let's listen to PKX Live speak on shit that he has no experience about. Yo, Scotro, what's up, man? Let's continue here.
It's going to bite them in the butt in the long run. And I don't want them to go anywhere. I want them to do better. So
he's talking about PlayStation, by the way. He's talking about PlayStation.
Take the good things, Mike, like their competition, Microsoft, is
take the good things that Microsoft is doing
and do a better version.
So, yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, these dudes want PlayStation to do what Xbox is doing and further it, right? That's pretty much what Xbox is doing. Xbox is not doing anything new. They're taking things that other companies that have initiated and started, and they're elaborating on. They're further expanding it on their platform with it. You know what I mean? What is Xbox doing that's new here? They're not doing nothing new. Game Pass is not a new concept. xCloud is not a new concept. These are nothing new here. You know what I mean? He pretty much just wants Xbox. He want a PlayStation. He want an Xbox PlayStation. That's what he wants. He wants his Series X, and then over there on the PlayStation side, he want Xbox PlayStation. That's what he wants, bro. I'm pretty sure if we were to switch over, right, and the games that PlayStation 5 were offering, Xbox is offering, these dudes will have a hissy fit. These dudes are like, oh, where's the innovation? Oh my God, what are they doing that's new? It's just a PlayStation 4.5. They're not doing anything new. Huh? I'm pretty sure that would be what the community of Xbox gamers will be saying. They will be disappointed on the PlayStation side. Because look, PlayStation is offering anything in the world. They offer new gen experiences. There's a difference between a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5. Huh? But yet these dudes ain't happy. They said they want PlayStation to do better. You know what I mean? So is Xbox doing better?
Bite them in the butt in the long run. And I don't want them to go anywhere. I want them to do better. So take the good things, like their competition Microsoft is doing, and do a better version. You have
try to do a version. You ain't got to be better. Just try to do something.
You ain't got to do better. Just try to do something. You see what I'm saying? These dudes in their minds have reality warped that PlayStation ain't doing shit over here. These motherfuckers have the console. They just don't use it. They don't turn it on. They don't, you know what I mean? It's wild that somebody can fix their lip and say PlayStation ain't doing anything that they are saying that they want PlayStation to do. Because you guys know, huh? Everybody that's in here in this chat knows what PlayStation is doing and what they're offering. Feature set wise, service set wise. Yo, Viper Reed, man, appreciate a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, I think secretly he can't secure a PlayStation 5 because he wants one and is mad. Absolutely. You already know the vibes. You know the vibes. These dudes want that PS5 badly. They want it badly. And I mean badly. Let's continue.
I mean, they have an advantage because they have a movie studio.
You see what I'm talking about when it comes to the whole just bringing up randomness? What the hell does the movie studio? What? Let's listen in, man. Let's listen in.
It's because they have a movie studio, right? They have a music platform. They can definitely take and create a subscription or some sort of feature to allow their users to take advantage of all the things that they actually own.
Sony, PlayStation, two different branches. Huh? Two different branches. You know what I mean? It's just left field shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just left field. Just random. Let's continue.
But, you know, this is what I'm saying. They have to get out of the traditional way they done business the last 30 years and adapt to technology. That's just plain as.
He's saying they have to get out the traditional way, what they have been doing for the last 30 years, and adapt to technology. Oh, so offering VR, you know, a new way to play games on two different platforms is not adapting to technology. Offering a new immersion when it comes to the DualSense is not adapting to technology. Huh? Offering a super high SSD that most PCs don't even have at the time the console came out is not adapted to technology. The way how the PlayStation 5 is designed is not adapting to the technology, because the PlayStation 5 is surpassing, outperforming a lot of these Xbox Series X games, that 12 T flops that you guys like to talk about. Huh? That's not adapting to technology. What? You see what I'm saying? They say these blanketed statements, and they're gonna run it high. Now watch what this dude say. This is where Persona is gonna come in.
Technology. That's just plain and simple where we at. You're not Nintendo, you're Sony. You can't do what Nintendo do. I'm sorry, you can't. Nintendo's an anomaly.
Nintendo's an anomaly. Hey yo, listen, man. It never fails, boy. It never fails. You can't do what Nintendo do, huh? They're an anomaly.
Not Nintendo, you're Sony. You can't do what Nintendo do. I'm sorry, you can't. Nintendo's an anomaly. That you're not Nintendo, you're Sony. You can't do what Nintendo do. I'm sorry, you can't. Nintendo's an anomaly. That you're not Nintendo, you're Sony. You can't do what Nintendo do. I'm sorry, you can't. Nintendo's an anomaly. They resist normal economics. All right? Nintendo should not exist if it's normal economics. But they here because they're anomaly.
It never fails, baby. It never fails. Hey, yo, John Donuts, man, appreciate the £5, man. Android user. He said, adaptive technology. Did this clown say a multi-billion-dollar tech consumer electronics company is not adapted to technology? Yeah, pretty much. Like I told you guys, man, these dudes, they reality warped something in their head, what PlayStation is. Everything that PlayStation is to them, we already know PlayStation is not doing or PlayStation is doing. But in their mind, they think PlayStation ain't doing none of this shit. Their mind, PlayStation not offering no next-gen experiences. PlayStation don't have any services. PlayStation not adapting to technology. PlayStation ain't doing this. PlayStation need to go outside the traditional business means, even though they offer the traditional business means and they go outside of the traditional business means. They whatever PlayStation is not doing, what they think PlayStation is not doing, PlayStation is doing. What they think PlayStation is doing, PlayStation is not doing. It's just the total opposite. But you guys heard it here.
It exists if it's normal economics. But they here because they're anomaly. You can't look at them and say this is what they do. No, you're a different ball game, right?
They're an anomaly. They're a different ball game. Yo, let's bring the people in, man, to talk about this real quick. And then we're going to talk about some other news as well, man. You know what I mean? But let's bring the people in, yo, because I told you guys that it never fails over there at that community, huh? It never fails. Their own fan base, their own people in the community is not going to point these things out. They're not going to point these things out. They're going to continue to ignore. They're going to continue to just keep it moving and talk about PlayStation, but not correct the things that this fan base is saying. They're not going to do that. They're not going to correct none of that stuff, man. So yeah, let's get it in here. If you guys want to join the panel, you definitely can. The description is in the link is in the description, but I will post it here once again. For those people that don't have it or don't want to just simply click on a drop down key, you know what I mean? I'm going to put it up there for you guys. Hold on. Because they're an anomaly.
They're an anomaly. It's Nintendo. They're an anomaly.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Nintendo.
Yes, sir, bro.
It's Nintendo.
I told you it wasn't gonna fail. I told you I got something for you, man. It's not gonna fail.
On here, bro? Bro, I had to pause cards. I heard that stupid shit. What I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what I tell y'all? I told you, bro. Y'all, one thing y'all gonna understand, bro. I don't just talk to talk, bro. I know how these motherfuckers are, bro. When it comes to Nintendo, they are always going to make that excuse that it's Nintendo. They're an anomaly. Because they have nothing else to say. Because there is no other way of defending the fact that Nintendo has not provided any type of true next generational leap to their console or consoles or games or whatever the case may be. So how do they cope? That it's an anomaly shit. That's a coping mechanism. That's how they cope. That's how they absolve Nintendo of being responsible for not providing any type of next gen experience.
No, and that's their excuse. That's their excuse to say that you can't do the traditional console business. Don't look at what Nintendo is doing because they're an anomaly. They can do whatever they want. They're not competing.
Exactly.
That's what they always. That's why they use it.
It's just like with the sales.
Yeah.
It's just like with the sales. Oh well, Nintendo's not in competition with anybody else, so them selling isn't important, huh? They're not a business. They're not trying to make money. Oh well, Nintendo doesn't. Their games don't really need 60 frames per second. Their games don't really need 1080. Their games don't really need. No, I'm like, bruh. why y'all keep like making these excuses, man? Nobody else is making those type of excuses. It's you, and then you look foolish because it's like, bruh, fuck going on?
Fair
I
enough.
actually disagree with you, Persona. But Nintendo is way ahead of the curve. They just released Bluetooth. They allowed Bluetooth on the console. Come on.
Yo,
They're
that's
genuinely
lit.
Nintendo.
Yo, I had to delete a game off my Switch so I could get that update too. By the way, shout out to Nintendo.
Yo, you don't have an SD card.
Shit is trash,
You don't have an
That
SD
shit
card.
trash. I don't like how niggas.
Yeah, I
keep
do,
saying
I
that
do,
shit.
but it's only a 64 gig.
Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to talk about corporate slavery? That shit that a lot of these Nintendo dudes do. That's some corporate slave shit.
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe that too.
Nah, but the thing I want to bring up is the fact why he brought up Nintendo is to
I just thought it was funny that he said
mitigate
it exactly like Persona.
yeah the
That's
business of
hilarious.
what PlayStation is doing as far as how they offer the traditional means of a console. But in their opinion, they think PlayStation doesn't adjust to the times as well, which they do. But like I said, you know how these guys think. They create whatever they want to create in their mind, and they present it out there.
Let's start with this, Barry. You kind of make it's early in the morning. My brain is still waking up, and I feel stupider listening to this shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You got me listening to this dumb shit this early in the morning, bro.
I have to agree.
I did my morning
man, I was
walk
gonna
and
do this on
everything,
Tuesday
bro.
or
Like,
Wednesday, but hey, I had the time, bro.
Yeah, but it's Monday, and you got me feel. I'm not trying to lose too many brain cells. You understand? Like I'm getting old. You understand? So my brain don't. Goddamn, bro.
You're right, man. I should have respect y'all time. Respect y'all time.
Yeah, bro. You got me listening to the stupid shit. But all right, but look, to stay on topic. This whole my fault. Say, go ahead.
Let me get this straight.
Like, ain't you in a spaces right now?
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
No. I was earlier with JVB.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
But nah. So let me get this straight. A person, because I wasn't here, so I didn't really hear it. A person made an argument that PlayStation is not getting with the times, but said Nintendo is doing okay. It's all right.
They're pretty much saying that
I think
Nintendo.
saying that
You
Nintendo
can't look at
can't
Nintendo
blame.
because they're an anomaly. You gotta adjust with the times and technology because they think PlayStation doesn't adjust to the times and they're not adjusting to the technology like how Microsoft is doing. That's what they're pretty much saying.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Back up. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can send you the videos. Trust me, you're gonna have a
Wait. So let me get let me. Yeah, Barry, it's too early for this shit, bro.
Yeah. See?
Respect my brain. I gotta think it more.
Let me understand it. I really want to grasp this and kind of really just kind of like quantify this data.
I had to go.
So are you saying the people who are outselling both Microsoft and Nintendo need to get with the times and the technology?
yes.
You mean to tell me the people who had PlayStation Now before Xbox Game Pass ever existed need to get with the times? You mean the people who were able to do the people who can do remote play without actually paying a subscription fee need to get with the times? Is that what we saying? Are you telling me the people who have the best running and looking games need to get with the times and the technology? What are we what are we talking about?
His words verbatim was they need to follow the steps of what the competition is doing Microsoft. That's what he said.
But I
That's
thought
not competition.
Right, so wait.
I need to think it more.
So they need
I need to go read a social studies book.
So they need to follow the competition and make less.
Hey, that's what they mean. This is the
First of all,
mindset.
that's not competition at all.
One of the reasons why they brought up Nintendo because he brought up $70 games, and he feels that PlayStation shouldn't be offering $10 upgrades for their games because they think that they're trying to be like Nintendo because Nintendo can offer a remaster for $60, but people he's pretty much trying to say that Nintendo's an anomaly.
What's
They can
that
get away
fucking,
with
like,
that.
creaking-
PlayStation
I
shouldn't
keep
be
hearing
able
this
to get away
fucking
with
noise. What's that creaking? I keep hearing like this creaking noise. Yo, Carl, that's you, bro.
Oh, is that me? Oh, fuck my
I don't hear
controller.
nothing.
Sorry.
I don't hear it.
Sorry, I removed it. I removed it. Sorry.
You got the controller too close to the tummy, bro.
That dude
I
said
don't know.
shaking.
It's real weird to me that they would have a serious conversation like this. I would love to speak to those gentlemen in person to really, because when you're on your show, you know, you say a lot of wild shit that, you know, maybe don't make any sense, and you're not getting a different perspective because the other person that's on the show with you, they're not really. Yeah, no, not that they have the same perspective, but they're just trying to go with the flow of the show. So I would love to speak to those gentlemen to really understand exactly where they're coming from, because they sound absolutely stupid.
I agree with what Broke is saying with the same perspective, because like I said, I don't think nobody on here, like if I say something crazy
that's
or
true, though,
misinformation,
because
there's nobody in here wouldn't correct me. Like, I mean, somebody would here would correct me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not giving them that benefit of the doubt to even give them that excuse, because I've heard you and Persona go back and forth, and we would imagine you guys would have the same perspective, but usually it ain't the same.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a difference. These people, even if they have a difference, I feel like they wouldn't express that difference.
I think they are afraid of disagreeing with the guest. So
by the way, let me be clear, because I saw the name that was there. That dude is a well-known Xbot.
That's a fact.
Just to let y'all know that.
I prepped them.
In the video?
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't hear what they were saying, but I did see the name, that 1080 Dragon, whatever.
Oh, 108 Dragon.
That nigga's a
108 Dragon is an X-bot, but I like his content. You know what I mean? I think he's creative. He's different. He got that little quirkiness to his content that I like. I'm not saying I agree with everything that he says, but when it comes to like the Xbox dudes, as far as like content creators, I think more people should support him. But I'm just saying that he has like a podcast on there, and that PK dude, he's just a known dude that say the wildest and craziest shit, and nobody correcting him. And the reason why I'm bringing it up there, because I was talking about the whole, you know, people twisting Sean Layden's words on the Xbox community, and I'm bringing it like this in this community here. Nobody is willing to correct nobody. Like, I just played 2 clips where this dude just went off and said the craziest and wild joint. 108 Dragon has a PS5. He can easily just debunk everything. But they're not going to correct it.
He's afraid of disagreeing with him because the guy will not come to his show and stuff like that. That's what I think is happening.
The thing,
be no excuse though. Truth is just truth. You know, that's
I would never allow something like that on my show.
Grown people are supposed to know truth and truth. You know, it shouldn't be grown people trying to tell someone a fact that other person is not naive and dumb and senile to not see it. It's just that if you want to be that hard-headed, that's your own choice. But sometimes when you're doing that and you have a platform, you have to realize that, you know, you don't want people to judge you incorrectly. But if you're making a very good argument for me to judge you, then you can't be mad at me for saying what I'm saying about you. You know, if you literally see something on the table, and that's just what it is. You know, even if it's something you like or respect or love. I mean, that's why I respect all y'all, even on the PlayStation level, because when PlayStation does wrong, it's not like you're like, well, you know, they are going through a rough time and the COVID's coming up. And no, you just say, yo, that's crazy because I'm not accepting it. And that's just how it is. Facts. You know, we accept facts as facts. But when you're hearing someone speaking stupid, it's irritating. I can't stand it myself. It's very annoying to me.
Here's a fact. PlayStation undeniably makes the best games.
Facts.
Period.
Well, that's a fact.
I mean, I can't go past what can you do to argue it?
So this person has a problem with PlayStation selling their games at a premium, but said nothing about third party, which initiated selling $70 games.
2K.
So really, it's not that they think that $70 games are bad.
PlayStation.
They just think PlayStation selling $70 games are bad.
Yep.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Which
there's $70 games on Xbox. Yeah.
No. Which at that point you have to ask the question: is it that you just don't want to see PlayStation succeed? Because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
like
what
when you take
Childish
all the
jealousy.
data, when you take all the data from the different areas and the different arguments, you're basically saying, I don't think PlayStation should be getting this extra money. And then if you want to make a false equivalency, which they always do.
Oh yes, they love it. Yeah.
Which Xbox games are even worth 60?
No comment.
I'm waiting for y'all to answer.
Maybe Gears of War. Maybe Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yo, they stutter more than me. They say, I
mean, that's what it really breaks down to. And at the end of the day, just say that. Just say you don't want to see PlayStation succeed. Just say that so we can get past all this nonsense that you're saying.
Honestly,
because they're doing the most in the industry. They're doing the most in the industry. They released a console and they had several different games that were funded by them that released. They may not all be first party, but they funded those games. They had the foresight to say, hey, I'm going to sell these people a console. I want to give them some games to go along with the motherfucker.
Exactly.
So really, by their own admission, they don't even believe that the Xbox Series X should be $500. How could you? What did they give you to go along with that motherfucker?
They gave you enhanced old games.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Just buy an emulator. That's the same damn
more
thing.
and more frames.
Go buy yourself an emulator.
More frames. Lower res, more frames. Yeah.
Let me tell you, if we got to have an argument where we can't speak specifically facts and you have to resort to saying, in my opinion, you've already lost that battle. As soon as you say, in my opinion, or it's my opinion, how do you argue my opinion? You have lost the fucking battle. So next time y'all in an argument with some of these bots and then they start using that in my opinion excuse, say, brother, that's
never mind.
They're trying to make it seem like an opinion isn't dumb as well. Like, yo, you can have dumb opinions, man. Especially if there's no substance behind it. You know what I mean? Let me get these two super chats, and then I get Persona. I think it was Link that was saying. Andrew Wilkins with the $2 said, "Who heard Xbox University on Weapon Wheel last night?" Shaking my head.
Did. That was fucking cankerous.
We're not talking about.
Don't give that dude a platform, please.
I don't even want to talk about that clown.
Okay.
We can't do it.
Hey, yo, shout out to Weapon Wheel though, man, with a shout out.
Boy.
You know, BG took his notes over there, you know, jotting down some of the points in the interview. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I listened to it. If we want to talk about it, we talk about it later, but want to get to a few things before we talk about that. And then Andrew Wilkins with the $5, he says, I'm starting a program to get all black Xbox fans into mental help. Being an Xbox fan is a disorder at this point, not joking.
I heard a whole bunch of bitches last night. That's what I heard. I saw a clip. I didn't actually watch the stream though.
JTEX one was hilarious, boy.
But you
when you did a one-on-one with him?
With Mocha.
No, it was JTech TV and University. It did it says like a versus.
Oh yeah, I saw some. I didn't finish that yet, but I saw some of that.
That one had me lying. I was laughing on the floor, boy.
How does one person rub so many people the wrong fucking way?
But it's always
I think a lot of people are trying to convince this man to change his mind.
Y'all keep feeding into the bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
bro. The Xbox University is he reminded me of Bang trolling back in the day. Y'all keep giving him that energy, and he keep getting bigger and bigger and more attention and all that. Why you keep talking about it? Who cares? Nobody gives a fuck.
Yo, I keep telling y'all this man is not trolling.
He's doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Y'all keep listening to him about him trolling. He is not trolling. This is how this dude thinks.
He's serious. Yeah, his mind is really fucked up. Yeah,
he's just saying dumb shit. A lot of these Xbox dudes, they get put on. Look, what Xbox do you know in this community that gets popular? We're gonna say quote unquote popular off of saying factual information or just being rational. Name me one.
Hey guys, good morning.
Morning.
Majority of these Xbox dudes, they become popular, quote unquote popular, due to the stupid shit that they say. Like, yo, this motherfucker is dumb. Oh, let me listen to the more dumb shit that this motherfucker guy say. That's what they say, bro. That's just what it is.
Giving it the attention, man. Keep giving it the attention.
Like, he's not trolling. Every time he come on, he tell you guys he's trolling
for shock value.
This dude says whatever he want to say, and then he said, "Oh, I got a PlayStation 5." What, like, that's supposed to
Monday morning,
negate what you just said? Like, yo, no, it doesn't.
Fuck all that.
You're just saying dumb shit.
The man hasn't given up his gamer tag yet. He's not verified in any of these streets, but you guys keep hanging on to his words and listening to what he have to say. Listen, man, the man says stupid shit all the time, bro. That's just who he is and what he does, and he has not been verified yet in this fucking community. But you still keep giving him the time of fucking day. I won't be doing that, man. Like
does that sound familiar though? The shit that you saying right now, does that sound familiar? Because I've said that long fucking time ago.
Six
like, hey man, I kept saying
I said that shit a long time ago, and y'all niggas was like, nah, but you know we gotta be the voice of reason, bro. We gotta address these motherfuckers, dog. That's what y'all told me, bro. And I said the same thing. I was like, yo, why don't y'all just ignore these niggas? It's not about being exposed, it's about exposure. Remember that?
Need help this young.
It's crazy. I'm in a meeting now, so I can't really talk.
Get everybody.
Well, I'm working on a few platinums. I'm about to platinum this fry game on the PlayStation 5. It's called Toki Fries. I'm
sorry, what?
Hey, look, I go for the budget platinums too, okay? You know, there's nothing wrong with getting a few cheap platinums.
I mean, are you seeking out cheap platinums? I mean, if
no,
that's
I
the
just
case,
go for everything. I play everything, dude.
But how do you run across a game called Toki Fries? I'm truly asking this question just because I'm interested.
I just browse the PlayStation Store and it's right there. It's $5. I buy it. You know.
Oh well, that doesn't mean it's a cheap platinum because there's no way for you to know the game has a platinum before you buy it.
Oh, well,
unless you look it up, unless you research it.
Platinums. Now, just assume most have platinums.
Oh nah. There's games out there with no platinums, 0 platinums. Yeah. No. I played this game yesterday, though. I'm sorry, Dre Barry. I'm not trying to side.
Oh, sorry, Dre. I'm not even.
But I played this game yesterday called Evil Inside, bruh. This game is a direct copy of PT, bruh. It is a direct, it's a shameless copy of PT, bruh. And I'm talking about, bro, I couldn't even believe this shit, dog. I'm talking about even the staircase with the little balcony at the top and all of that shit with the swinging chandelier and the baby in the room, but instead of it being a baby in the sink, it's a baby in the freaking crib or whatever. Yo, I was amazed, bro. But I couldn't put it down. I couldn't stop playing it, man.
Yo, Timbo,
was that the one that you have to the equipment to record things and stuff like that?
No.
Alright,
it's
so
literally you're just
have
walking
any
through a
else
hallway.
thing to talk about with these Xbox dudes before we move on here? Because we got some news, man. We got some acquisitions.
What's the news? What's the news?
Sorry, some who that happened?
Go with the news.
Wait, hold on. Is this the delayed? This is delayed talk about Bluepoint?
Yeah, Bluepoint game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we treating this just like we haven't already heard it. Gotcha. I thought you was talking about some new shit. I was going to say, what?
I'm just pretty much
even
just getting your
Bluepoint
opinions
came
on
out.
it. Like, I'm gonna say my opinions because I didn't really put out like a video on the channel as far as my opinions on it. Just mostly through What's Up PlayStation podcast. But
gotcha. Okay.
It's no surprise. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody is surprised here. Like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
I was a little surprised. I was a little surprised.
Yo, you know what's funny too? You know what's funny too? Because people actually called out that they think that the acquisition is going to get announced at that PlayStation showcase, and it was supposed to be something that was supposed to be announced there, but they removed it.
Yeah, I saw that too because I think Herman Hulse had on the same shirt that he wore in that PlayStation Showcase video. It was in the announcement of the acquisition of Bluepoint, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Do you think they'll see any more, or you think we're done for the year as far as an acquisition?
Herman tweeted out that he's not done with acquisition.
Well, fuck that. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Fuck the acquisitions, bro. What's the final product? What's the payoff?
Good.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the payoff,
Okay,
bro.
now we can get into that because we got a interview that happened on IGN with Jonathan Dornbush, and so Bluepoint and PlayStation have worked closely together for years. But the news comes after the news' latest successful release. Sony has confirmed Demon's Souls has sold more than 1.4 million copies since release. IGN spoke with PlayStation Studios Herman Holtz and Bluepoint president Marco Thrush to learn more about the acquisition, PlayStation overall studio strategy, and how Bluepoint is steeped in PlayStation remaster and remake expertise. It wants to explore original ideas. So the interview is actually, or the points is kind of up here, but this is what Thrush has said during the interview. So he said Demon's Souls was only released in November, and while Bluepoint is officially announcing its next game, Thrush explained that the studio is aiming to work on original content going forward. No exact details about what the original content Bluepoint is working on will be, so it remains unclear if it is a new game or is part of an existing IP or something new entirely. So new content, what does that pretty much mean to you guys going forward when it comes to Bluepoint games?
No IP.
New content.
Go ahead,
It's a trick of words too, if you think about it. It's not as direct as you would think, you know, because they didn't say they're doing one that you know of, but they did not say that they're not doing something that you're not from, like, you know, that people have like a kind of like they're known for doing this one, and this one, like a type, but they're saying that it could be that there's a different type of IP they're going for, not one that you expect them to do. But or it could also mean that they're doing a completely new game altogether.
Well, they made a complete separation. If you read, they said, you know, they're still going to be working on existing IPs as well, but you know, it's original content is just that. If I tell you I have original content on my channel, that means that it's original content that nobody else has. It's my idea.
Yeah, that's my thinking as well. Sick. I'm agreeing with you on that. Like, I feel like original content is something that this is the origin. It's no different than like saying like say Demon's Souls, right? Demon's Souls original content was on PS3, not the remake. You know what I mean? So when I hear something like, oh, the next project is going to be original content, that's something that you're completely making up. It's not an existence. Because even if say they're creating a new game, let's say they're doing Fantastic Four. That's putting it out there, right? That's not original content. It's already derived from something. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that's just my mind.
And let's be clear. Let's be clear, because I heard some people saying that the 1.4 million that they sold wasn't impressive. That was a flop.
Impressive.
Y'all niggas are nuts.
Crazy.
They started with a 0 install base, nigga, and didn't have a name as big as Spider-Man, the most popular character in the world. And they were able to scrape out 1.4 million from a 0 install base that is now somewhere around 10 million. So that's over 10%.
Yeah, you also got to look at it like this too. The fact that this game also came out with other big hits that is more known, Spider-Man, CODs. You know what I mean? Demon's Souls is more of a cult classic, not a huge game, but to sell over 1 million is kind of huge in itself. You know what I mean? So
let's be clear, it's niche. The Soul series is niche, and a lot of people don't even approach the Soul series because they feel that the games are too hard.
Right.
So they don't even buy it. But 1.4 million new PlayStation owners, not from the current 100 and something install base.
Right.
They started at 0 and were able to pull 1.4 million users who went out and purchased that game, and that was less than a year ago.
So what's considered
Correct.
a flop for the PS5 then? I'm just out of curiosity.
2 games.
2? Okay, because I bought Tam Tam, and I don't see many people playing it.
Well, launch games tend to have legs, so they continue to sell as the install base grows. So you really don't judge launch games as far as their initial sales. I mean, I've never heard of people doing that in past generations.
You do.
Okay.
You do.
So,
you do. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is like, I mean, if you start from install bases, like you said, of 0, I mean, 1.4 million. I mean, there are some games that don't sell that many there are some games that don't sell 1 million copies on the PS4 with 100 million install base.
Put it this way. Death's Door, which I would also consider to be another niche game, so what, like 100K? But that was between PC and Xbox.
Yeah,
you're gonna tell me that that was a success, but you're gonna tell me that Demon's Souls is not a success at 1.4 million with only 10 million available consoles. Something is wrong with your mathematical skills. You should probably go back to junior high, bro.
Okay, so for an example, a game like that people tout and love, okay, Hades only sold 1 million copies on PC, which has an enormous install base. So we gotta cut this out.
Hades was on Switch and PC simultaneously.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Switch, but but Switch and PC, and it only sold 1 million, and they were touting that as a really good amount of sales. So I don't know how we go from that to talking about 1.4 million. Starting an install base of 0 is not good.
I'm noticing a trend here when it comes to a lot of PlayStation games. For some strange reason, it's never impressive for these dudes. You know what I mean? That game is on one platform. But yeah, like you guys said, there's games that are coming out for multi-platforms that's selling less, and these guys like, yeah, it's a hit. You know what I mean?
They Barry, they were trying to say God of War and Spider-Man sales weren't impressive because the install base of 100 million. So that's only even if you sold 20. If you sold 20 million copies, that's only 20% of the install base. It's
look at this. Look at this.
But see,
when people bring up these sales, right, and it comes to these holiday games, why a lot of people be like, "Yo, I wish this game would have come out the holiday." Why people say that?
Because I don't know.
Like when it comes to specific games, like when they're on a smaller scale, or not smaller scale, but they're smaller popularity wise, why wouldn't they want those games to come out during the holiday?
There's a lot of competition from third party in the holiday.
Exactly, competition. A lot of bigger scale games come out around during the holiday. Demon's Souls, a smaller popular game coming out during a holiday with Spider-Man, Call of Duty, and whatever else. And the fact that it's up to more than 1.4 million is not a failure. That's a huge success for the game. How much did Demon's Souls sell on PS3? You know what I mean? Especially at the time.
But here's the thing. Let's put that into perspective, right? Just for argument's sake, I know that there was this whole thing floating around a couple weeks ago or last week about, Game Pass at 30 million. Game Pass at 30 million, right?
Oh boy.
Obviously we know that's not true because nothing's confirmed. But for the sake of this conversation, let's play around with those numbers, right? Given the perspective of how many PCs there are in the world, and Game Pass being only at 30 million, is that a failure? There's billions of PCs out there.
Phones too.
Phones, PCs, there's billions of those in the world, but Game Pass is only at 30 million.
So, question:
is that a failure? Yes or no?
No. It sounds like to me yes, because isn't it? Can't you get it for $1 or something?
You get it for a box of Pop-Tarts.
Or a box of Pop-Tarts or Doritos.
A box of Ring Beans. Little Debbie's. You feel me? Get some Little Debbie cakes.
So if I buy 15 boxes of Pop-Tarts, am I cool with Game Pass for like 5 years? I mean, I don't know. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't really know how to
No, it's only for a month, I believe, or a week or 2 weeks or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk perspective, right? You can't really use the attachment rate argument because, you know, the amount that the game costs versus how many people bought it. So for Spider-Man was what, 20 million sold or something around there. So 20 million sold at, let's say, $60 a pop. But that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's why there's a second Spider-Man. That's why we have Wolverine coming. That's why culture. You know, it's about perspective, right? It's not just the amount of people playing the game; it's also the amount of money they're spending to buy and own that game. You understand? There's a difference as opposed to, you know, this argument of 30 million subscription users or whatever is good, and it's like, but at what cost, right? If 20 million people buy a game for $60 a pop or $70 a pop, as opposed to 20 million subscribers at $1 to $15 a pop, which is more of a lucrative value? You understand? These people, and again, a lot of it comes from the Xbox side. But the fact that this whole, it's 100 million and this, it only sold this much isn't good. You have to look at what the goal is of the company, what the goal is of the dev, what the goal is of what, there are sales projections for a lot of these games. If a game doesn't meet that sales projection, then it's considered a flop to the company. But if it meets that sales projection, perfect example is Housemarque, right? Housemarque created Returnal and they were at about 600 million. I'm rounding up. It's not 600 million, 600,000 sold, right? When you look at the catalog of games and the sales that they normally the sales that they normally get with their types of games, they're about maybe 125, let's say 250,000. To have a game at this caliber be sold to 600,000 people full price, right? Because it's much, much higher than what they, this $70 game, 600 plus thousand, and probably it's almost, I would say it's closer to 1 million now, months later. But at 600,000 people buying the game at $70 a pop, as opposed to again their earlier catalog of games, which are like $20, $10 or whatever, and only reaching 250,000 people at best. That's a huge success for that company, given the caliber of games they've made in the past, the caliber of game they make now, and the amount of monetary gain being made for taking a risk of this caliber. Hence why they're on the PlayStation, hence why PlayStation views that as a success, and so on and so forth. So the argument that a lot of these people use, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, also, if we're gonna go by the way they view success, then that means that everything on Xbox is an absolute flop.
Failure. Don't even.
Yo, Omar, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm sorry. Omar, what the fuck I keep hearing this shit in my ear, bro.
I heard it.
I'm literally, my controller is far away though.
You gotta mute that mic or something.
Okay, I will mute it.
Come on, bro.
I don't hear nothing at all. You got
I guess because I got my AirPods in. I keep hearing that shit. I keep hearing it. What the fuck is that?
Persona.
I'm at the final boss at Kena, that's why.
And you know what?
I muted the controller.
Another thing that cannot be argued is the fact that Sony came out and said that Returnal was a mega hit. So you can say whatever you would like, but they've already considered this to be a success. So your measurement of success don't mean a single fucking thing in this conversation at all, period.
Yeah. Because in their acquisition, articles or whatnot, they was deeming it as a success.
Also, launch games continue to sell throughout the generation. So the sales will be slow, but it will continue to
link to the Xbox guys' mindset. A launch game is just a launch game. They don't consider that you can also buy a launch game, 3 months down the line, 6
2
months
years down the line,
a year down the line. They think that it's just launched and the game is over with. It's no longer.
Hey, didn't they say Spider-Man Miles Morales was a flop? Remember they said that?
That's why I said. That's why I said every game that come out where something is deemed as a success by PlayStation or anybody, they come out and say, "Oh no, that's a failure. Oh, Spider-Man failure. Oh, God of War failure. Oh, Miles Morales failure."
Microsoft don't even give us numbers.
They didn't say it was a failure. They said it was overpriced DLC. Is what they said. It wasn't a failure.
Well, they said no. They said it was a sales. No, they said it was. No, I listened to some of these guys say that the game's sales were not good. Like when the numbers were coming out, they were like, "Oh man, it should have sold. It should have sold 20 million." I'm like,
you know why I don't take what these people say serious?
You shouldn't,
because these people are going out and buying $200 Elite controllers, saying that's worth it. Listen, man, Elite 2 controllers and spending $70 to spray paint their goddamn controller in a design lab and all that. That stuff is, I mean, it's all about perspective. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The accessories that you need to play games with, people are willing to shell out hundreds of dollars for, but the actual game they won't spend money on. That's in my opinion, that's ass backwards. Because I'm like,
it is.
I don't understand how you can go out and listen. I'll buy, if PlayStation came out today and say, hey, we got a bright red brand new DualSense controller or pink or whatever. It's pre-order.
Pass the pink.
Without question, it'll definitely pick up. But I'm also listen. I buy the pink controller. I don't give a fuck.
Why not?
Listen, man. Judge me. Give a fuck. Listen, man. The whole thing is this, man. The fact that people will buy the controllers, buy the accessories, and all these different things that you need to enjoy games, but not buy the games.
Right.
It's extremely ass backwards, and I cannot agree with that in any capacity, because you're not. It's like a poser. It's like a poser. It's like a fucking poser, man. He's got all the shit to look like a skateboarder, right? He's got the baggy jeans and the rings and all this, but the motherfucker don't know how to skateboard, right? The motherfucker's got all the gear to dress up like a NASCAR driver, but he can't drive no fucking car.
Yo, that brings me back. That brings me back to a memory.
He's got the headband, the sweatband, the basketball shorts, got the Jordans, the ones, all that shit. But he can't do a fucking layup.
Yo, that brings me back to a memory in college, right?
Crazy, bro.
So it's my freshman year, and we know it was like an open gym kind of thing. And I saw this dude. I forgot the dude's name, yo. My man had the Iverson stream. He had the Iverson like band, like the arm length sleeve. He had all of the finger straps. Yo, he had all the stuff. So I based his skill off his appearance. So I'm like, yo, nah, come on my team, right? I was like, come on my team, right? This dude was hot garbage. I was like, yo, you got all the gear in the world, the headband, the sweatband, the arm sleeves, the finger straps, everything in the world. Like you would never think this dude was a bum. But your first jump shot, I saw his arc was ugly. I was like, yo, bro, and he was like, yo, you gonna pick me up again? I'm like,
Posers, bro.
Hey, yo, I wish my man Devin would tell you. Devin would tell you as well, yo.
The idea of being a part of this community is what excites a lot of people, but not actually participating or being a part of the community. It's the idea. They want the swag that comes with it. They want all that, man. And don't get it twisted. A lot of that swag is hot. It's dope. Don't get it twisted, but you still need to play games. You still need to be about the games, bruh. Yeah. A lot of people aren't, and it's sad.
So yo, let me get the super chat real quick, Link. Okay, from MUI Tony with a $2 Android user said, anyone plat Kana yet?
Yo, see, Fresh, I wasn't no goddamn golf. Yo, listen, guys.
Why am I the final boss?
Y'all was not no god. I was not no golf. Do not listen to Barry, bro. That is some bullshit.
That's what you get. Nigga. That's what you get for having a name like that on PlayStation.
I was a regular dude in school. That was it, bro. I didn't know golf and none of that bullshit. I don't understand where y'all got that from.
How do you explain the belt?
I never had none of that shit. I grew up in the hood. That's first and foremost. So I walked out the house looking like that. They would have beat shit out of me. They would have beat shit out of me.
So
trust me.
Yeah, I want to talk about a game that I played last night, in Halo Infinite. I don't know how many of you guys here played the beta, the flight, whatever they call this crap. Anybody here played it?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
me, Link, as always.
Okay.
Link, the only
Alright,
person
yeah.
that play Halo in this motherfucking Link. Who else gonna play it?
So,
I would have played it, but I didn't sign up. I didn't sign up for the
guys.
game.
Look, I played a little bit of this. Is just my experience, okay?
Wait
So
a
I
second.
played.
How you just switch the topic like that, Link?
Yeah, he asked
golf
y'all
stuff.
if y'all plat Kana. Nobody answered. But
I literally wait a second. I literally said I'm almost at plating it. I'm at the final boss on hard difficulty.
yeah, I played it the first week when the game came out. And on the master difficulty, I'm up to the second boss. So I'm right there at the second boss of master difficulty.
This nigga.
But Link, save the Halo real quick because I really want to talk about this when it comes to Final Fantasy 16, and we'll talk about Halo after that to get your impressions on that.
Yo, this nigga T Harris said Persona sounded seemed like the type that acted and dressed like Carlton Banks.
Oh
nah, nigga, I really didn't. Like, yo,
Persona some Tim's, bro. Proper? You know what I mean? He New York. He's New York. That's all I gotta say.
Very New York, sir. Like, I don't know.
But yo, here's some update from Final Fantasy 16. You know, we didn't get to see a trailer or release date yet for the game, but we got some information that came out through TGS from Yoshi P with a Sakaguchi interview. So here's some main points that shout out to Audrey. She pointed out here because the interview was in Japanese, of course. So she said that the main scenarios are complete. They're working on the last parts of the side quests. Character models are done. Still need to increase the quality in some parts. They have worked quite a long time on the game. Very action oriented. Also, she clarified some of the stuff here. Character models are done, but need to do increase in quality in some parts. Direct quote Sakaguchi. So the game is pretty much done. Yoshi P said yes. Character models are done. Too, but we just need to increase the quality in some parts. Sakaguchi, that's great. Final Fantasy 16 information. Sakaguchi asked Yoshi P to let him write a side quest like how Yoko Taro requested. And Yoshida Lab says they're already working on the last bits of the side quest parts. The dev team started off small, worked mainly on the scenarios before anything else. And there's also an article coming out saying that, you know, they have like a heavily integrated like I forgot what it was, like an RPG. So I gotta pull the article up. Let me pull it up. But what's your thoughts on that so far from what y'all are seeing when it comes to Final Fantasy? Anybody interested in Final Fantasy 16? First of all,
of course.
Yeah, I'm down.
Goddamn right.
Long as it's not like that Backstreet Boy one, I'm cool.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Like what?
The one
Like
with the
15.
Backstreet Boys with the car.
15? Yep. 15
Yes.
wasn't a bad game, just the story was bad. So here's the article here. It said FF16 devs confirm expansive skill tree for the PS5. So there's going to be an expansive skills tree in the game, which is going to be heavily action oriented as well. So yeah, I'm super excited for it, man. I'm very, very excited for it and can't wait. But yeah, go ahead and continue. My bad.
Are we still talking about Final Fantasy? We still talking about Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, I mean, off the information that we just got about 16, are you excited about the game? Or are you interested in it?
I mean, I'm excited about it, very interested in it. I hope it can make 2022. Because which 2022 is pretty stacked already, but that's just another win for PlayStation. But I'm definitely looking forward to the game. Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I don't know if it was just the characters, but I just really couldn't get into it. But I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this game. I'll definitely be picking it up day one.
The thing is, you can't base Final Fantasies off like the prior ones because
I know each one is different. But yeah, that one it just didn't grow on me. So, but I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to see what they do with the PS5 hardware and what kind of story they want to tell with this game, how the gameplay is going to be. I'm excited about it, definitely.
Yeah, I'm hella excited. Yeah, Braveheart. Yeah, I played the demo. Really, really good. The first demo was visually it was rough, but it played good in my experience. The second one, I downloaded the second one, but I haven't played the second one. So the first demo was the only one I really played. But yeah, yo, T Harris, what's up, man? He said the side quest trash, don't cap. For what? 15? Nah, I don't think. Yo, 15 gameplay was super fun, and to be honest with you, the side quest in 15 was very, very good. And I like them a
Avengers
lot.
were amazing.
Seven side quests? No, I don't think 7 side quests was trash. I don't understand how you guys don't understand. If you guys been playing games for 30 plus years,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You are pretty familiar with side quests like that. And majority of the side quests, if there's a side quest that the end game is something substantial, then I don't think it's boring. If it was just a side quest just for a side quest, then I'd be like, yeah, it's boring. But every side quest that's being done in Final Fantasy VII Remake,
yeah,
it leads to an actual point. You know what I mean? So I'm much different than a majority of the people that's here. People just think, oh, I'm just doing a side quest. No, if you did all the side quests, you eventually know what it leads up to and what you can potentially unlock or get. So I felt like it was worth it, and I enjoyed it.
Barry, just to ask you a quick question. Since you know a lot about like side quests and stuff like that.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
We got breaking news here.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part 2 is now a part of PlayStation Now. Fallout 76 is now a part of PlayStation Now.
Nice.
Final Fantasy 8 now part of PlayStation Now. We also have here Desperados 3 now a part of PlayStation Now.
That's a good game.
The Amnesia Collection now a part of PlayStation Now. And Victor Vron Overkill Edition now a part of PlayStation Now. And yeah, PlayStation Now just got a whole bunch of new games added to them.
That's awesome. I got PlayStation Now. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have it, right?
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation Now subscriber, but
no.
I don't have it.
What do you think of the Witcher side quest, Barry? I know you said you like side quests with games, so what do you think of the Witcher?
I didn't say. I said I like side quests that leads up to something. Like I don't have an issue with like doing a fetch quest or doing something where I got to search for somebody, bring them back. If eventually the end game
I
is
didn't mean it that way. No, I didn't mean it that way. But overall, what did you think of the Witcher and its side quests? They were pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think the Witcher side quest was really good too because it led into more story aspects to the game.
Yeah,
that's the same thing I liked about like Horizon Forbidden West. I think Horizon Forbidden West took a lot from the Witcher 3 as far as like how side quest is done, and like it leads into like another story aspect of the game. So
Ghost of Tsushima side quests were fantastic.
Yeah,
like
that to me was like probably the best side quest like in the game so far. But yeah, like I said, I don't understand this whole notion of people disliking side quests. Like yo, you just at the end of the day, like it's added on content. Especially if you like the game, you know what I mean, you're gonna play it. And if it leads up to something that is, you know, substantial, and I don't see the issue. Like I've been doing that for 30 plus years in gaming, so I don't really understand the issue.
I don't get it.
My question for you, Barry, is any idea if 16 gonna have multiple characters you can control, or just one and the other one and that's it? Like any party members you're gonna be with?
From my understanding, I think they're gonna have one character that they're gonna be focused on, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But you're gonna have two different perspectives as far as timelines.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. But it's going to be.
But they only announced like few characters.
Is the game coming to PC day and date? I'm not sure. Isn't that what's happening?
I'm not sure. I think it is.
I know they announced for PC. I didn't know if it was like a, you know.
Yeah, I think
because they said they were building it for the PS5. You know,
like when you go to their main site, they're only promoting PlayStation 5. So this is the main site right here. Final Fantasy 16. Only promotion is PlayStation 5. But just to answer Omar's question as far as the characters, they have detail here. You know, these are the characters. You have Clive, which you're going to be playing from different like time. There's gonna be some time skips as far as you're gonna be playing as with him. Then you have Joshua, which is his brother. You have Jill, which is like the carer of the two. And these are the characters that they really introduced so far. Everybody else in the trailer, they haven't really gone into detail as far as introductions, but
gotcha.
This is them. But yeah, man. So yeah, you can talk about Halo now.
16 is gonna be Final Fantasy 16 gonna be fire. You understand?
It is.
Yoshi P out here doing the Lord's work with Endwalker. And Final Fantasy 16. When Final Fantasy 16 comes out, don't bother me. Don't touch. If you at me, I'm gonna put this message out like a week before it come out. I'm definitely taking that whole week off.
Don't message
if you at me, you're getting blocked. If you message me, you're getting blocked. If you say Persona, where's the show? You're getting blocked. You understand? Don't bother me. I'm gonna be offline the whole time. I'm gonna be posting screenshots. You know, boss fights, all that good stuff. But if you bother me while I'm playing Final Fantasy for that week that it comes out, you get blocked. I'm just like, you know. Like I gotta be honest with you, man. I love all of you, but you're getting blocked. Okay, good.
So basically, Tales of Arise all over again.
It's funny. I was like, the only person I was really like hitting on was Barry because like certain shit with like certain enemies and stuff. I was like, Barry, I did like, but I was on that shit heavy, bro, because it was such a great game. Like I was engaged, and that's actually my game of the year. It's one of the greatest games I've played this year so far. But
I say somebody tests Persona's gangster on that. He ain't gonna block nobody. Y'all go listen, man.
Oh yeah.
Look, you heard what I said.
Oh yeah.
I said somebody can test this gangster. I didn't say me, nigga.
All right.
Notice I didn't say me. I ain't testing that.
Y'all go ahead if you want to. Go ahead.
I know how you get in chat. You like, oh no, this nigga about to get snapped the fuck up.
The only show you're gonna see is What's Up PlayStation Podcast that Saturday, and I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If I'm hosting or Barry hosting, I know for if Barry's host and his Final Fantasy 16 comes out that Friday, there's no show that Saturday. I can bet money.
Oh, absolutely.
I can bet money. Barry gonna be like, hey man, no show this Saturday. What?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, all right.
But look, there you go get them people talking about, but why they no show? Nigga, I'm playing games. We play games out here.
I'm playing that shit all day and night.
Especially when it comes to like RPGs, there's a certain time and a certain like position I want to get to before I even give an opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do the tutorial that's 2 hours. I'm like, oh, so here's my because that'd be boring. You know what I mean? I want to actually get into some story and get into access some gameplay that where they're not holding your hands anymore to give opinion.
I haven't played the game, but I've already written my review for it, so it's already
you can just watch.
Hey yo, let me let Lincoln Court get their bars off. They played
get their bars off.
And they played Halo Infinite. The fight.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Well, all right. So I saw Jazz, streaming. I said, okay, man, I'm in the flight. Let me hop on and play with him for a little bit. So we played, a couple hours or whatever.
Who? With who?
And Jazz.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you talking about Jazz? Grind My Gears.
Grind My Gears.
Yeah. Not Windows Central. So. So we played it a little bit, played Big Team Battle, played some social, I don't know what mode it was. It was different things like Capture the Flag stuff. And close to the end of his stream, I said, buddy, I'm getting a little drowsy. I can't continue, and the game is stale. The game is just not, it's okay. The shooting mechanics, the core gameplay, it's not bad. I mean, but I played shooters that do what this game is doing a lot better. And the game there's not really much dynamic feel to the game. There's nothing that's exciting. It's very, I don't know how to explain it, but the game just seems very stale.
Link, I mean this. What I'm about to ask you, it may seem it's me asking, so you might not take it as like if it was anybody else, you probably get pissed. But I'm gonna say this for the chat. I mean this with all respect, Link. When I ask this, I swear to God, I do. I'm not trying to play you. I'm not trying to be funny. I swear to God, I mean this with all due respect. Do you think the game wasn't as good to you because you could were you able to were you getting a lot of kills and stuff like that? Like, were you know how we are in COD, man.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't even judging it based on how many kills I was getting or how good I was doing. I just wasn't having fun, and I wasn't getting frustrated. It just seemed. I honestly had more fun with Halo 5 and Halo 4 multiplayer.
Yo, what was your KD?
I even went back. I don't fucking know. It's probably horrible. I went to
Franz, what up, man?
I went to the so when me and Jez got done, I finished watching a football game. I hopped on Master Chief and I played that, and I went back and played Halo 3, and I played a little Halo 4, and I was like, man, and I played Halo 4. I was like, I had more fun in Halo 4. It's just the game just doesn't feel like there's a whole lot going on. You know what I mean? And this is a beta. I understand everything is not available in the beta. And the core gameplay is good, but there's no flair to the game. I don't know how to explain it.
Quick question on Link.
Yeah.
So Big Team Battle was the main focus of this flight, right? So in the Big Team Battle, can you always use the grappling hook?
I don't know. I used it, but I don't know if there's so many uses out of it. I'm not really sure because I really wasn't using it a whole lot. So I don't know I don't know if it was a pickup, if I started with it. I honestly can't tell you because I forgot I even had it.
Oh no! Come on, man.
Yeah, I was pretty much just
the details.
Nah, because the grappling hook is the selling point to me with the game. Like so far, I've seen nobody use the grappling hook, but I've seen the Big Team Battle and people use it.
I know how Link is with these shoes. That's why I'm asking because I know Link kind of.
Listen, but what I'm telling you is the grapple is slow. I used it, but it's too slow. I don't like it.
I think what Barry's asking, Link, what Barry's asking is the grappling hook something that you need to grab in the game, or is it always with you even from the start of it?
I'm talking about the mode. I'm talking about that mode. Like so far in the betas that they haven't had the grappling hook, but I've seen people using the grappling hook now in the Big Team Battle. So I'm just saying, like, is that a part of Big Team Battle?
Okay, Bart, hold on.
You probably better explain it.
So the grappling hook, just like the repulsor and the drop shield, those are all pickups off the map.
That's garbage.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
Yeah, I was hoping that would have been like a new. That would have been a cool new addition, just permanent on everyone, because it would have made the verticality of the maps and your Spartan just so much better. Because being able to pull yourself up from the building and be over somebody shooting them, and then they could pull themselves up, and it's this crazy half Spider-Man shootout, and I don't know. That would have been super cool because it would have made for cool kills you would see in videos and whatnot. So that kind of sucks.
Now,
I got a question, Steph.
Yeah.
All right, you know the little thrust you have on Halo 5, the little jetpack or whatever? I really like that feature, and I really miss it in this game. Just to be able to dash a little quicker or whatever. I don't know, man. I really missed it. I kept finding myself trying to use it during the gameplay to speed up, and I missed it.
But that's the thing. A lot of people didn't like that Link. That's why I took it out.
The game feels slow.
A lot of people don't like the speed.
What up, David?
What up, What's up?
Oh, it's my man Strictly here. Yo, Strictly, what's good, man? Yo, the Xbox community got at you, bro. You good?
Oh, yeah.
Man, look, I smoke all of them niggas. I can always have my own. You already
Yo, that's why I kind of stood back. You feel me? I was on the sidelines. I was like, straight got this, man. He know what he's doing.
Yeah, he got it.
He's from the East. He's from the East. He's a Steelers fan. He know how to defend.
They try to lace him up, bro.
Hey, man, you already know the vibes, bro. I already told him, bro. I mean, a lot of people coming at me, for my opinions on the game. I never said it was trash in the first place. But I've been telling people, look, man, if you all think I'm bad at the game, come and get smoked. I'll smoke you in your own fucking game. I don't care what them niggas talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I want to bring something up because I woke up and the Xbox Dre dude, look, this ain't no person talking nothing like that, but he came at me because I had brought up Call of Duty, and he was like, his KD was like a .98 or something like that, right? And so I looked it up because I'm like, listen, bro. If I can survive skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, I can survive on any fucking first-person shooter. That's just what I'm looking at. And so I'm sitting here and I'm saying, fam, if your KD's a .98, bro, I'm at like almost a 1.60 in Cold War. I will smoke the shit out you in this and in Halo. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And so all of these motherfuckers coming at me saying, oh well, it don't look like you played the alpha and posted all type of receipts and screenshots, and they don't want to respond because they know what's up. And that's the difference between a lot of us. We really about that action. We're not just going to talk. We really about that action when it comes to these video games. And that's just that. So, hey, it is what it is.
In other words, strictly said, get on the sticks.
Facts.
If you about this shit. But if you ain't about this shit, then get to stepping.
Yeah, bro. If they ain't want to catch that fade, then
so did you like the Halo flight, Strick?
It was solid. Like, there's certain stuff I didn't like. I mean, I would like it more if they would just decrease the TTK a little bit, because I don't mind longer TTKs, man. But when it's too long, when you got to unload damn near a whole clip in someone, that's a problem. And it's more of a gameplay design because people are like, well, you know, guns aren't the primary reason to kill someone, which doesn't make sense because it's a fucking first-person shooter. But if I'm shooting you,
what?
Bro, it was you can go to the tweet, bro. There was many people that said that shit, fam. And my thing is,
that's stupid. That's crazy.
But Strick, this all comes down to the way you have to break it down in multiple parts, right? I know people were getting at you because of what you said, but for me, it'd be like I would explain why it's been like that for 20 years. It's like you got to account for the shield. Because your shield has a certain health target, but then also the character has a certain health target. Because you do get bonus headshot damage, but you got to take the shield off first.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, bro, okay, like that's all cool and all that. But my problem is, fam, if I'm shooting you, right? If I am shooting you and someone has time to throw 2 grenades at me and kill me before I kill them with a fucking gun in a first-person shooter, something is wrong with that gameplay design. That's not like. You should not be, and people are like, well, you got to shoot and then throw grenades and do all of this. No, bro, I shouldn't have to throw 2 grenades to kill somebody when I've been shooting them for 2 minutes. Like, come on, fam.
But again, that's the thing. That has always been the core of Halo. You got to break that shield off.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's how it works. If you have something that is ammo based going against the shield, it's going to take you a while. But if you get something that's plasma based, like a plasma rifle, or that new
think of it this way. Strick, have you played Destiny at all?
Yeah, I played a little. Yeah.
It's very similar to that in terms of TTK, because even in Destiny, certain guns are a little bit more effective than others because of the type of weapon it is, or whatever the case may be. So, like energy weapons, if you shoot somebody with a fusion rifle, it's gonna burn through that shield in their life much faster than shooting them with an auto or scout rifle or something like that. That's what that is.
See, Destiny has a very good balance in regards to TTK, right? Because I just revisited Destiny 2, and I thought the TTK was solid. It was a little bit longer, but I didn't complain about it because it was a good balance. Like, I feel like Halo is a little bit longer, or wait a little bit too longer. And the biggest issue for me with that is, like, okay, people are saying use the, different power weapons and all of that, this, that, and the third, which is cool. But the problem is you can't necessarily control that, because what happens is people already know what a power weapons is, and then there's a cooldown associated with it because they're on the wall. So now I can't get a power weapon. I run into somebody with one, and guess what? I'm gonna die because I don't have a choice. Because the battle rifle you deploy with is
my biggest issue with Halo for the longest, when it comes to multiplayer, is the fact that when it comes to like 1v2 engagements, it's pretty much a set in stone type of thing. You're pretty much done losing that one. Because of the long time to kill. You're not gonna come out of that battle in a favorable position. You know what I mean? So it always been like that since I've been playing Halo stuff, and I've like always hated that. But that's why I was looking forward towards the grappling hook, like being in the game, because say you're in that 2v1 situation, you can, if you have good maneuver skills, you can probably maneuver out of that where you can get back into like a favorable thing where your teammate will come over, but they say it's a pickup, which is garbage to me.
Yeah, that's right, and that's another thing, bro. Like if I wish the grapple hook was something you can equip all game, but you can't. It's a pickup, and it's
that power weapon pickup stuff. That's very old school, like shooters type of stuff.
It's old school. The only reason they did that is because they don't want to have that loadout sense that they gave in 4. People don't like when it came to they don't want loadouts. Like the community does not want loadouts in the game where you can go up there and say, okay, I'm going to carry grapple hooks, this weapon. That's why
but if everybody has the grappling hook, you know what I mean? If one person is picking it up, then it becomes unbalanced. But if everybody has that joint, you know what I mean? Like,
but see what happens is it also, I don't know, with that whole power weapon thing, because I think back to Uncharted 2 with that stuff, right? Back here in Uncharted 2, hey, for those that play Uncharted 2 multiplayer, I mean, I lived on Uncharted 2 back in the day. It also had that kind of arena style, power weapon spawns on the map type of ordeal. And it was cool because, but the way you played maps in those games were very, very militant, where it was like, so for instance, one of the maps, the village map,
it's not organic how you play. You just have a set plan.
Yeah, so like with the village map in Uncharted 2, how the fuck he didn't die? The village map in Uncharted 2, you would, for those that play Uncharted, you would always go under that little tower thing where the grenade launcher spawns, and you would hang around there until it spawned, somebody grabs it, and you can kind of control the game for a while. So like the whole power weapon thing, it's very old school, and it's very team based, really, because you go in there with a bunch of randoms, they ain't gonna fucking try to control a section of the map, that's more powerful than the other, especially if it's got the power weapon that you want, or that's gonna change the tide of battle spawning over there. There's a lot of the map is not gonna get used. You get what I'm saying with that type of stuff?
Yeah. Like I said, you're not gonna have a organic flow. You're gonna have people having predetermined, plans as far as what they want to get, and then when you have gameplay like that, it sets up where, like Persona said, majority of the map is not being used. It's going to have like a certain section because everybody's going to try to get that power weapon, and that creates all those types of engagements.
Yeah, and see, it's fine if they don't want the loadouts. I think maybe they should decrease the cooldown time. You know what I'm saying, for some of the weapons, because mofos know exactly where that shit at. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily control when you get it because it spawns and stuff like that. So I just feel like they need to work on that, and a grappling hook should be available to everyone, because the battle rifle is so weak compared to every other weapon. You don't really stand a chance versus any power weapon.
You mean the assault rifle?
Yeah, that's
the BR is the burst.
Yeah.
Oh, the BR? Okay. So it's the one you deploy with. My bad, that's the wrong term, but the assault rifle that you deploy with.
Okay, I'm gonna say, because the battle rifle, even though the fire rate between bursts is a little bit slower than say 2, it's still pretty solid. My only thing out of the whole beta was I don't really do big team battle that much, but you can maneuver around just fine, but it seemed like something with the aiming is kind of off.
It's sticky. It's very sticky.
What you playing with, Core? You playing on keyboard and mouse or
assist might be too high.
Like it's the aim. Like I know it's the aim assist, because hell, I was literally looking at somebody and I forgot to turn it off, and that somebody just drove by and it pulled me off target. But it's like
that type of stuff with aim assist. I hate that, because, and I think the reason why it's probably stronger than normal is because you're probably you're playing against PC dudes.
Yeah.
So they got to have it a little stronger.
It's a little bit stronger for that reason, but it's like sometimes I would be right on target and it would just seem like I would completely miss. I'm like, bro, I'm aiming straight at your chest. I know how this damn BR works, and I'm missing shots for no reason. Like, what the hell is going on?
Are you using controller or mouse and keyboard?
I'm using my controller.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like, I've never used Halo with mouse and keyboard. Just still feels odd to me, and I got to get used to it. But Go ahead. Sure.
Another thing that I did want to bring up, and this is really like, this is one of the problems. Like, it's kind of in the same thing as TTK, but they don't count your assists as kills, right? You know what I'm saying? And it would be fine if the TTK was like, balanced or whatever. But what happens is you shooting somebody for like, 5 fucking seconds. Someone else comes out of nowhere, kills you, and then they kill the person you had took the shield off. They like one shot, and then you don't get no kill for that. You know what I'm saying?
No points. You get no points for it?
Yeah, like.
Well, because I think it's because the points. I think the reason why they do that is because you wouldn't get like, so for COD, for example, if you did that, you would get like the assist points. But because there's no true XP structure here, I think they probably was like, even if you were to get shot him a little bit, if you didn't get the kill, the points wouldn't matter anyway.
Well, I mean, you still get an assist.
You get an assist, you still get an assist, but let's just be honest. When you're looking at the board, you don't give a fuck about assists, right? Like, I went 13-9, but I had 9 assists. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy.
So 22-9 look a damn lot better than 13-9. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I could definitely tell you, it's a lot of times I'll be sitting there 1v1ing somebody, and somebody just walk up behind and be like, "Oh, got him!" Like, damn, bro, I had this shit. We good?
Yeah. But it ain't all bad. Like, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, there were some knocks I have on it that really, I mean, you already know Battlefield gonna be my mainstay multiplayer, but I'm still willing to, give it a try at lunch and see how much I like it. But that's my issues with the game, with the game in regards to the beta, at least.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna give it a go when it comes out this holiday. For sure, just to kind of see for myself, like, what it is, what it ain't, But from what y'all saying, especially you, Strick, I know you play a lot of shooters.
Yeah.
That's definitely eye opening. But I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, listen, it's free. Good, it's free to play, so there's no risk.
It looks good in my opinion, but like I said, like the main pull for me to like even just download it or try it out was that grappling hook, and the fact that that's a pickup. Yeah, I don't like that at all. You know what I mean? I don't like that at all.
Now, if I really did, which I'm gonna tell them whenever they put out the damn surveys, I'm gonna be like, look, if you're gonna have these as pickups, can we actually have like identifiers on what we're actually picking up? Because it'll be sometimes.
Yeah, bro. You can't really.
You don't know what the hell you're picking up.
Oh, it doesn't display it.
It doesn't tell you, like, you have to just know by looking at it, but it takes like a split second for you, like, okay, that's the drop shield, that's the repulsor. It ain't like no little tool tip that just pops up and say, hey, such and such. They'll give you the tool tip on everything else, like if you going to pick up a power weapon, that's a spunker.
Yo, Court, answer this honestly too, man, because I know you're a big Halo fan, and I'm really surprised that they went this way, man, because if the grappling hook is out of it, what separates this game from any other Halo?
Nothing really, because
it's more the same. Was what you're saying?
Yeah, it's more of the same outside of just adding like some. Oh, we got new equipment like the grappling hook, the repulsor, stuff like that. It's more the same, but the way I'm looking at it is like, what's going to be the purpose of these whenever you get into the tournament scene? Because a lot of people are going to want these off and just get classic Halo anyway. So,
you know what they should do?
So, man,
they should make it where everybody has the grappling hook, but you have like a limited time, so you can use it 3 times for every minute or so. You know what I mean? So it's not grappling hook all over the place, but there's a cooldown to it. Like, say you use that 3 times, you have like a minute and 30-second cooldown before you can use a grappling hook again in another 3 times. But the fact that it's a pickup is garbage to me, man. I don't like that at all.
It's a pickup with limited uses too, so you only get 5 uses out of it.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's a pickup that you can only use 5 times.
Yo, I'm not even capping. This was like my selling point for the game, like that grappling hook.
5 times?
Yeah. Like after that, you can only use it 5 times. Just like everything that you pick up, like they changed it so much to where, like, if you go get an overshield, it doesn't automatically apply. It's a risk reward because you can either use it or lose it. So you can have the overshield in your pocket get into some bullshit, and then go around the corner popping, and then come out and just whoop everybody ass.
So, look, let me ask you and Strictly and Link this question. And be honest. I want you guys to be. I know you're going to be honest, but the reason why I said it is for the chat. Because the chat likes, oh, be honest. You know, those types of things. Do you after playing this flight, do you feel confident going into the full release December 8th? How confident do you feel?
So I'm gonna answer that one. No, I do not feel confident. No, let me say, I don't feel confident because that you don't have to pay for the game. So these developers, they're not really pushing to make sure that the product is finished for the launch of the game. That's why I do not feel confident for it.
Okay. Link, how you feel, bro?
I feel I'm not very confident. The game because there's other games coming out that's gonna, I'm not interested in Call of Duty, but Battlefield. I mean, once I get Battlefield, this game comes out after, but and I'll give it a try again. But there's nothing in this game that's really new, that much new from any other Halo game. So it feels like it's stuck in the past. So nah.
Yeah, I didn't play the game yet, and I had a conversation on Moose Show. Halo Infinite genuinely feels stuck in the past, but not only Halo Infinite.
See, I'm glad you're here, Carl, because I listened to Crossfire Friday, and I was saying, Omar, no, you can't speak on this as if you played the game. Feels like what?
I literally said I never played the game, and I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about their fan base. How their fan base seeing it. When I spoke, I literally said, from what I am hearing, what you guys are saying. If you go back and listen to the entire conversation, I made sure to not one time say my opinion as someone that played the game. I never even gave my opinion as someone that played the game. I said, from what I'm hearing from you guys, you have one people are not enjoying it. They find it not revolutionary enough. And you have other people saying, hey, this is typical Halo. We're happy with it. So I concluded, which was my opinion, that people are stuck in the past. Not only them, but also the Halo developers as well. And then one dude, which his name was Xbox something. You know him? Yeah, he was like, I don't know if it was him or no, or someone else, but he concluded, Xbox fan base, Halo fan base are stuck in the past, and there's a divisiveness between the two fans. One wants revolutionary, and the other wants basic Halo from old school. And developers don't know what they want, so they just gave them basic Halo. I never watched it. Sorry?
No, I was going to ask Court how confident he felt going into this after playing the beta. Court, how you feel?
Court.
That's how you feel? Cool, Court. I feel you, man.
Omar, I think Persona was just saying he wanted opinions from people who actually played it, so kind of to validate what they were talking to. No shade or nothing, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not a bad game or anything. I just feel like if it wasn't on Game Pass and things like that, maybe I'll probably have a little bit more faith in there. But we already know that, effect and all of that stuff. So there's no need for us to really go into that conversation.
Well, the free to play, I think, is straight up free. Like, download that.
It's free.
That's what I should have said free to play. But yeah, like it being free to play and stuff like that really kind of. Yeah, I mean,
how long?
Free to play turned me off.
I got another question for everybody. How long do you think folks are going to play this game before it's dead? before it's like
couple months, about 2 or 3 months.
I give it 3 months. I give it 3.
Yo, I want to. All right, so back to the grappling hook because I'm still on this, man. Right? Did any of you guys use it? How does it feel? Does it feel good?
I use it because
it feels good for the most part, but they need to increase maybe the distance on it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like you probably got to be within like I'll say probably like 8 feet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe that may be fair, but again, given that you can only use it like 4 to 5 times, and then there's a huge cooldown on it, they need to increase that a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Does it pick up weapons as well?
I don't think so. I didn't try that, but I don't think so. You could just. I wasn't able to grapple towards the ground. I could be wrong, but I wasn't able to grapple towards the ground, like use it to kind of boost myself. I was only able to grapple onto like ledges and shit like that.
So it's pretty much false advertising on how they sold the trailer at E3 because I saw that you can grapple weapons and take it and stuff like that.
You're not going to be Spider-Man out there, okay? You're not going to be web swinging and you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The game is the problem with the game. I think is partially or mostly the fan base that doesn't want them to evolve this game and make major changes to it. It feels like they can't really push the envelope because their community wants everything to be traditional Halo. And so the gameplay just feels like every other Halo game. I mean, it doesn't feel like much of a departure from any other games I've played from them before. So not saying that that's a bad thing because they need to evolve the game. And it doesn't feel like they're doing that. Honestly, to me, it feels like a step backwards. I feel like there's some of the stuff they were doing in Halo 5. I know it was divisive, but I enjoyed the jetpack and stuff like that and the speed. And I feel like they took that away from you in this game to make it more like the old style Halo. And I feel like that's a step in the wrong direction.
Gotcha. All right, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna play it when it comes out. We definitely gonna, put our sauce on it. And like I said, I'm honestly, I'm a little disappointed, man, because the selling point for me was that grappling hook. But hearing how they I guess, are dealing with it, it doesn't sound appealing now, in my opinion. The way how they presented it in the trailers and how you guys are talking about it, it doesn't seem like it's the same thing. But we'll see. But here's one of the things I want to tackle before we end up this show is Game Pass is now getting Marvel's Avengers, and these Xbox guys are being brainwashed to believe that they are getting extra content that nobody else can get. So I want to bring up this tweet here from my man Kid Smooth. Shout out to Kid Smooth. He said, "Strange. What's strange, Smooth? Explain to us, please. Xbox Game Pass got Marvel Avengers and all year one expansions plus PlayStation Series X and S versions. PlayStation Now only get PlayStation 4 base game back in April. Eyeballs." And I want to clarify this stupidity in this community, especially from people that don't really play this game. The fact of the matter is, Xbox and how they want to sell you guys to get Game Pass for this game, they did a wonderful job, by the way. So let me give them a hand clap. Because they really think, you see the statement that Kid Smooth put out here?
Yes, I did.
It makes it seem like the year one expansion stuff is stuff that you have to pay for, right? And the way how Microsoft is promoting Avengers and Game Passes, they're making it seem like, and you get the year one expansions. Like you pay for it. All, and free. I mean all DLC content. Well, not DLC content, but from like the Kate Bishop to the Hawkeye to the Black Panther story expansion stuff, the character itself are free. There's nothing you got to pay for. If you are playing Avengers on PlayStation Now, through PlayStation Now, you can play all the expansions and DLC characters free. Stop trying to twist it. The only thing I give kudos is that you are getting a Series S and X version of the games. PlayStation Now does not offer PlayStation 5 versions of the games. So, common sense will tell you that's why you're getting a PlayStation 4 version of the game. You know what I mean? But that's why I tell you, these guys are very slick. They think they slick. And a lot of people that are not in the know will be like, oh, you know what? I guess I just have to sign up for Game Pass because now I'm getting all the year one expansions for free. They're free anyway.
Do you think that comes from ignorance, or do you think that's just ignorance?
Ignorance. Absolutely ignorance. These people not playing the game, bro.
It's on purpose. It's done on purpose.
Yeah, they're not playing the game. I'm seeing all the promotions for this game. Is this the same thing that Kid Smooth is highlighting? That's how they highlight it, because they want to make it seem like it's something that you got to pay for. Because a lot of people's not playing the game, but it's free content. All the DLC characters, you got to pay for them. Yeah, there's costumes and stuff you got to pay for, but the Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Black Panther, free DLC characters. The stories that they add are free DLC story expansions. You don't got to pay for that. All you got to do is have the game.
PlayStation, we get Spider-Man.
Yeah,
so we are
Spider-Man come out this year. You know what I mean? So
we're still different.
It's still different over there, 100%. But I just want to, that's why I said shaking my head fail. All the story content and additional characters are free. So I don't know.
Well, see,
you know what I mean?
What happened was when the game came in, right, there was a lot of people on that side that were really bashing the game, probably because it was being marketed by PlayStation.
No, it's not even that. A lot of people are bashing the game because Spider-Man is coming exclusively to PlayStation.
That's what I was. Well, that was the next thing I was going to say, but yeah, as well. So most of them probably hadn't played the game, don't know the DLC strategy that Crystal Dynamics had. And like I've said in the past, I'm not really a fan of games as a service, but I did like the fact that all of the DLC was free. So I think from Kid Smooth, this is just coming from a place of ignorance, and he just clearly doesn't know that the expansions were free.
Craziness, man. Kid Smooth, I don't think Kid Smooth finished the story of Avengers. So a lot of these people, according to a lot of these people, haven't finished the story of Avengers because they don't think it's a full story there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they said it didn't have a full story. There's not much content in the game. You know, all the stuff they said. Yeah.
Craziness, man.
Yeah.
Persona, you know what you got to do on that tweet, brother. You know what picture you got to post.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we using the same strategy. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Hold on, look, I gotta find that shoe pic.
Yes, sir.
So I do have a question, Barry. How do you feel about Capcom saying they want PC to be their main platform for their games in the future?
Capcom said that?
Yeah, and they said they want to make PC its main platform going forward.
You gotta send that link for that. I never heard that.
You can Google it. I mean, I'm looking at it from several sites. They want PC to make up half of their sales within the next few years.
Because they ain't getting shit from Xbox. That's why.
Okay, I'm seeing it here. It says Capcom wants PC to be its main platform for games in the future. We're not complaining. From PC Magazine, of course. I mean PC Games. So Capcom CEO says the company wants to make PC the main platform for games, according to translation report in Japanese outlets, and reiterated by Bloomberg. So Capcom aims to have 50% of its sales on PC and 50% on consoles by 2022 and 2023. But that's not what they're not. Well, I guess 50% of PC would be the main.
That's probably not saying it.
Yeah, right. They're just trying to get more of the PC market.
Yeah, I guess they want to push. I mean, you gotta look at it like this, right?
Okay.
The real platforms that's really supporting Capcom games are PlayStation and Nintendo. Like when it comes to console, they're out there buying the Monster Hunters and by droves. PlayStation is buying out, PlayStation gamers are buying the Resident Evils, the Monster Hunter Worlds by droves.
Right.
But that Xbox community, that Xbox bulk is in there. So you know what I mean? When we see these percentage as far as like Xbox 2%, 3%, all this crap, that's an addition to the PC, to the console itself as far as what they're lining up. So when they say 50% PC, 50% console, it will make sense because, at the end of the day, if only two platforms are really buying out your games, but if you're putting out Monster Hunter Worlds that really did good on PC, if you're putting out these Resident Evils that really did good on PC, and I think they're about to put Stories 2 on PC soon. Yeah, I guess they want that boat.
So I think maybe they're just trying to say this to say they want to grow their PC base and expand.
I'm going to make this real simple for you. They trying to make it expand out to cover what the other platform ain't doing.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not just PlayStation. It's not just Nintendo Switch. They're looking at Xbox as well. So if that base is not strong, you might be strong on the other two according to them and the numbers. But that one platform is not strong. And if the PC you can get 50%, if you can get to the 50% of the sales on PC, that's great for them.
Yeah, I mean that's just more money for them. I get it. I'm not trying to say it was a negative thing for them, making that.
I know what you're saying, but it's just like we just gonna get to the point. They just trying to make up for a lack from one particular console.
Yo, what's Andrew House's Twitter? I'm about to hit that nigga, that dude up.
I know people don't want to hear that, but hell, when you hearing 2-3%, motherfucker, they looking at that like, bruh,
does that even cover like development costs on that platform? Like, what is? I mean, is it beneficial for them when they continue to see these minuscule numbers to continue to put their games on that platform?
Yeah, I mean, hell, if they got the opportunity to get Game Pass money, they'll probably just gouging for Game Pass money since, Microsoft got blank checks out here and motherfuckers just spending Microsoft money like motherfuckers ain't got bills to pay.
At a certain point, you can't, I don't care how much money you got, you want to turn a profit. You can't just keep writing checks and putting stuff in there because your fan base don't want to buy games. You know what I mean? At a certain point, it's like, doesn't make good business sense.
But that's what everybody's hoping on is that, Microsoft got $2 trillion. They can just go do whatever they want. Okay. Keep thinking that.
Yep. But yeah, last but not least, before we get up out of here, man, we getting some rumors as far as Metal Gear Solid 3 in early development. So there's a remaster or re-release of these games supposed to be on modern consoles. And this is coming from the Million here, and I guess Video Game Chronicles, VGC. And there's an update. Metal Gear Solid Remake apparently being developed by Virtuous, who worked on many ports and supported many AAA projects according to the updated VGC story. So this is Virtuous and the things that they worked on here. They worked on games like Outer Worlds, NBA 2K18, Batman Return to Arkham, Final Fantasy X, Vampire, Shadow Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy 12, Jedi Fallen Order, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, XCOM, Lord of the Rings, Avenger card game. So yeah, these are some of the things that they worked on, man. How you guys feel about this rumor, man?
Man, look, I just want Metal Gear Solid 3 to come back in the right way, not like not like an HD remaster type way. Like I want an actual. If y'all gonna do this shit, do it right. Like I don't want.
I want a remake because Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is my favorite. You know what I mean? It's very one is very close, but three is definitely
that's my favorite too. That's my favorite too. I love that game.
Have the better boss fights. One of my favorite boss fights of all time is the end. Very different boss fight where you know what I mean you can approach the boss fight in many ways. And yeah, man, I want a remake of this game. So I don't know how I feel about this here, especially with this developer. Anyway. I don't see them really creating anything of their own. It's more like, support or the sports. But I even understand the rumor as far as it starting on Metal Gear Solid 3 because that is like the origin. You know what I mean? That is where Snake really started from. But how you guys feel?
Big boss. Big boss.
Yeah, I mean, Big Boss is Snake. Big Boss is old Snake. Old Snake is the
Yeah,
original
well,
Snake.
it's technically Snake.
Solid Snake is just a
He's the
clone.
original. He's the original.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Solid Snake is a clone. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm hearing that a lot of people was like, "Yo, well, this is not Snake. This is Big Boss." No, that is Snake.
No, it is Naked Snake until he takes
Naked
the
Snake and then
title
Old Snake,
from Boss.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Old Snake
Exactly.
became Solid Snake became Old Snake. But yo, CB3 said, "When do y'all think third parties will stop supporting Xbox? Like what happened to Sega? I don't think third party will stop supporting Xbox, but
Not yet.
I think the support is actually kind of increasing because Microsoft is dishing out a lot of money towards them. But if the games are not selling, regardless of how much money is being dished out, people still want to get that residual income coming in. But you know, I don't think they will ever stop because Xbox is a platform. They do make a lot of money there, but I do see there's going to be kind of favoritism as far as the next game, you know, might only go be a Nintendo, or it might only go to PlayStation, or it might be a PC, rather than them going straight to Xbox. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
At the end of the day, you know, they only got themselves to blame for that situation whenever it pop up.
Yeah, the fan base saying they don't want to buy no games, man. So it is what it is, yo.
They got Game Pass. They don't have to buy games anymore.
Yep.
Don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's what they have. So.
Yeah. Well, yo, guys, we'll end it right here, man. Great episode, Speak from the Heart, episode 53. You know, yeah, we putting episodes on them things. Once again, guys, if you missed out on if you missed the interview with me and Persona, interviewing Sean Layden on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, definitely go and check it out. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Persona locking that in. Great job over there. And yeah, it was really, really fun, man. So I don't want anybody missing out, especially if you're in the community, the PlayStation community. I definitely want you guys to check it out and listen to what this man has said, because there's a lot of little nuggets in there, man. A lot of ones in there. I'm going to go over it again and probably do like a stream that's talking about all his points that he made, you know, to highlight everything. And I think I'm going to, matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to put timestamp for every question there as well. But just give me until later on tonight to update that with the podcast. But yeah, so definitely check it out. That's the link right there, guys. If you missed it, over 1,000 likes on the video. So
well deserved, goddamn it.
Yes, sir. Persona was cheesing hardcore.
I'm surprised no article has been talking about it.
You fucking deserve it.
I mean, you know, I'm not even stressing the article stuff. Omar? It's just more of a milestone for the podcast. But it is what it is.
I bet you, but I mean, it's funny. I only say that because when it's bad news, they'll refer to something from a YouTuber.
Yeah, if it's more controversial. But like I said, I think the timestamps will help when it comes to that, because a lot of things that he said there, like he's just confirming like a big news. The last acquisition he was a part of, or he started, was the Insomniac. You know, that was Sean Layden.
It was so informative.
You know what I mean? The PC move of things, that was Sean Layden. You know what I mean? A lot of people was blaming Jim Ryan, but Sean Layden is the one that initiated that, and he told us his approach or his mindset when it comes to PlayStation with that as well. So there's a lot of things that was said in there that, you know, we finally got some clarity when it comes to that. So well, we'll end it there, guys. Yo, starting with my man Broken Saint, man. Hit us with your outro, bro.
Hey, you can find me at Broken Saint 1978 on Instagram and on Twitter. You know, I do customs and everything. Shout out to you guys, man. I love y'all platform, man. I like your platform on the sense of honesty. Even in, I don't mind being corrected. I'm trying to talk less. You know, Persona say you can't stand that shit, so I keep, my statements shorter. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all honesty. So I appreciate this platform all the time, man.
So thanks a lot, man, for supporting, man. We appreciate it. We came a long way. Trust me.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, Game Over Brian, man. Mr. Let me super chat $5 to ask the same goddamn question every damn week. Hit us with your outro, man. Oh, see, now he don't want to talk. You want to ask all these questions, but now he don't want to talk. We'll get to Game Over, Brian. Yo, Carabra, Omar, aka the Space God, aka Mr. I got my own podcast now. Shout out your podcast. Any new spaces coming?
Believe it or not, podcast starts because of you guys. When I seen you guys rail in Layden, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start and see how far I can go myself. I got myself a good crew, and yeah, we're gonna see where that takes us.
As you should, man. I'm proud of you with that, man.
For the
sure.
support, quick, plug-in. You can find the second episode at my YouTube channel, Omar Shahab, or just type in Game Slayer. I don't know if it's gonna pop out or not, but I'm gonna make sure to.
Yo, post in the chat again, man. I know you posted it earlier.
Yeah, I will do so. Also, my show starts literally the same day as your what's a PlayStation, just a few hours later.
Okay. All right, yeah. So Game Slayer podcast, man, got a cool crew on there, and like I said, very proud of you starting your own podcast.
Thank you.
We wishing the best for you, man. You know, you always got our support. You know, you the homie.
Thank you.
As much as we joke around and you know, you already know the vibes, man. You are guys.
The joke was always a joke, and I always took it as such. I never once felt disrespected by you guys, so you're good.
Yeah, appreciate that, Omar, man. And yo, Link, man, the Halo God.
No, sir, not even close. You know, you guys are doing something, you know, really, really special over there at What's Up PlayStation. And I'm glad to see the growth that the podcast is having. And the last show was a great show, a big guest. And, you know, I'm interested to see, you know, where you guys go from here. So I'll definitely be there listening and trying to support as much as I can. And today was also a good opportunity for me to give my opinions on games. And that's what it's all about.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. They gonna come for you though, Link, with that Halo joint. You know they got strictly out of there. They say yo strict.
Yeah.
They said that they was like yo, do you even have a PC or Xbox? they was coming at my man strict.
You can't. Hey, you know this Halo is you know, I mean it's back. It's back. You know, so they're excited. I mean they should be excited to have a game to finally play on a console. So
yo, when the last Halo came out, 2015, right?
Yeah, I think so. Halo 5 2015, yeah.
Jeez. Damn. Yo. But all right,
yo,
man.
With that much time, it should be a lot better than what it is, but you know. Maybe they'll improve.
That's crazy, yo. But appreciate you coming through, Link, as always, man. Yo, my man Stealth Guy Gaming, Mr. Core over there cooking always that fish.
Yeah. Man, look here. But yeah, this was a great podcast. The only reason I'm even here today is because of goddamn deer hit my car this morning, so I said, fuck it, I'm going home. But again, as I always say, Tabari and Persona, I'm proud of y'all. I know y'all been talking about that episode for years in the making. It finally happened.
Sir.
You know, it brought grown man tears to my eye. I ain't even ashamed to say it. It really did, because that was just that moment y'all talked about for years. But yeah, if y'all want to, you know, find me, y'all know Sarge0079 on Twitter. Stealth Guy Gaming on YouTube. I'm
Mech Warrior God.
Yeah, Mech Warrior God, and currently the Hot Wheels God, because I'm trying to go for this platinum right now.
For Kena?
Huh?
Oh, for Hot Wheels.
Which platinum? Kena?
No, for Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah, Hot Wheels. Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all see me post up more shortcut videos, I'm trying to help the community. I'm telling you, because some of them times you ain't gonna doing the traditional way. You got to cut and cheat all you can. And I'm gone.
Yo, appreciate it, Court, man. That's my bro right there. We Court for years, man. So you know the vibes. Yo, Mr. King of Queens, Mr. The Warp's God, Mr. I got a lisp last Saturday, Gaming with Persona and Myself.
Hey man, what up, man?
Mr. The Professional God.
Professional. I try to be, man. Yo, listen, appreciate y'all coming through to the show. Good show, Barry, man. Shout out to my boy Barry. That's my brother right there, man. And we made history this weekend. History was made. And there's a lot more history coming up. You already see that tweet out the Yasp.
Yeah, they see it. They doubting it too, though. They doubting it. Oh, did you go mute?
Which tweet? Did you guys have something that I missed, or?
Oh nah, we just it's just a tweet to my man Shuhei Yoshida.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got a phone call. Sorry. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Like I said before, I'm doing a show today too. 5:30. You know, when Persona speaks, we're gonna talk. And yo, man, this like Court said. You know, this is definitely something that this starts at the council. This started from the council days with the council podcast. For those that's been following us way back in 2014, you know those council days and what we were trying to do. And I'm happy to see me and Bari fully recognize, our dream, one of our dreams or one of our goals being recognized and actually happening, and so early in our podcast journey. Means a lot, and to the support that you all have shown us this past weekend and weekends before that, and will continue to show us in the future. Thank you guys. We really appreciate you. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my boy Omar, man. Yo, man, the space is God. You understand?
Yes, sir.
As much as I fuck around Omar, man. That's my boy. Always, I'm always gonna, make sure Omar good, man. Make sure none of you fuck niggas out here trying to take advantage of my boy. Trust and believe. Trying to take over my boy Omar's spaces. It ain't happening. If I'm in there and I hear y'all niggas trying to take over my boy Omar's space, I'm coming in and I'm regulating. That's all I'm saying.
You came in tired. Also, you supported me big time when you came in last show.
Oh yeah, Game Slayer. Yeah, I watched the first episode too. I see you had Morgan as a guest this week. I know Kaylee is there.
Morgan is permanent.
Oh, she's permanent now? Hey,
yeah.
That's what's up. You got two ladies on the show. Morgan, she cute too. So you got some ladies on the show. You feel me?
Morgan, I'll let my man Persona. You know the vibes.
Which is good because the ladies, they both got very good gamer.
I got actually 3 ladies on the show. One is Stone, the other is Morgan and Kate. But Stone,
they all permanent.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Hey! Stone cute too.
Who you got on there? You say you got Stone, Morgan, and who?
Kaylee, Miss K. Haley.
Oh, Kaylee, the British
Kaylee.
one?
No, she American.
The truck driver.
Yeah, she's a truck driver. She's American.
Oh, Kaylee, that was in the chat earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's lit.
Yeah. Yo, so you got 3 ladies, 3 very popular ladies in the community. Over you out here doing your thing. You know how to build the numbers. You understand? You know how to pull them in. You know how to pull them in, my brother.
That's the ladies' God.
Pull them in. I'm saying, bro, yo, you a lady man. You a ladies man out here, Omar,
That's
bro.
the ladies' God.
I get like you, big bro. You got 3
Yo, Omar smart.
ladies
Use
on the
that
show.
Use that gaming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know these gaming nerds out here, bro. You know they gonna come through that podcast. You feel me? No, real talk though. All jokes aside, Stone, Morgan, and Kaylee. That's definitely some good picks. That's definitely gonna be a good show. Now I know you got Innate. Or Inate, however you want to say it. Innate, and then you got Wraith on the show. So it's a good perspective, man. You definitely wanna. It's a good show. Like I said, I watched the show this past weekend. It's good. I'm glad you finally off doing your own podcast and getting your thoughts out there, bro. I love it. I love it. Now we just got to get Link to do it as well, and we good to go. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to you. And listen, man, I appreciate y'all. Gaming with Persona, that's me. My Twitter is at Persona Speaks. And like I said, man, I'm gonna do a show later on today. Talk about some things in the gaming community. I'm also going to gloat. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm definitely talking about some of the stuff that Sean Layden said because it's stuff that I've been saying. So you best believe I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
As
That's
you
the new
should.
soundbite, by the way. A sneak peek. I told you so. New soundbite. And so yeah, with that being said, guys, I appreciate all of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, man, I actually have to get back to work. So I love you guys. Peace.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, once again, guys, appreciate everybody coming through. It was a stop. It was a great show, man. Speak from our episode 53. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button or whatnot. And thanks everybody for subscribing. And you know, we just trying to have some fun out here, man. Appreciate all the love. What's Up PlayStation Podcast. And we'll catch you guys next time, man. Next month for the next Speak from. Now I'm joking. Whenever I schedule from the heart, man. But yeah, see you guys later. It's your boy Jay Barry. And I'm gone. Deuces.